was 15, the thought of an apocalypse never troubled me. The only thing I couldn't give up, even in the face of the world's end, was the sunset on that beach. Watching the sun gently slide into the water's embrace, or fireworks dancing on the canvas of the night sky. Even if tomorrow were better, it wouldn't be worse, I thought. When you're reading this letter, I imagine much has changed. Whether it's yourself or the world.
Alrighty guys, good evening. How's everyone doing today? Dragon, congrats on first. Points here. Kaizen's here, welcome. R Gamer. Let's see. Destiny's here. How's everyone doing today? Thank you guys for redeeming for rival domains this week. Alright, how's everyone doing? Woke up this morning, 5 minutes after I'd taken Xanax, that they were canceling my appointment. 45 minutes before that appointment was to take place. That's very late notice. And like right after you took. So basically, for no reason. I'm actually wide awake right now because I just got home from running a music rehearsal. So my co-director couldn't be there today, so I was kind of filling in. But yeah, apparently they're oh, okay. So it's not their fault, but it's still very inconvenient. Can't even, yeah, no, I'm sure they'll do their best to reaccommodate everyone that it affected, because I'm sure you're not the only one then. But yeah, how's everyone else doing? So Dragon's good. Listening to my favorite band's new EP. Ooh, which one? Which one? Guys, I got some stuff in the mail. Only one of them's Fire Emblem related. I don't even need it. I already have like a couple of these in my collection, but it was on Amazon. I was ordering other stuff, and I was like, oh, this place has one left in stock for like 15 bucks. Might as well get it. It's like, buy first, worry about it later. So, it's the first starter deck for Cypher. Ta-da! Sealed. It was like 15 bucks. Why not? Let's see. Oh, HR. Okay. And Ken says, I'm still not sure how hard I want to go for Lalma. Yeah, I was debating because we were initially going to go for Mualani, but then we were like, okay, well, let's see what else is coming. And then now we know what's coming. The big gauntlet's going to be Luna 3. So the problem is, if I do one last temple for Mualani and we get them, great, fantastic. If we lose the 50-50 on this temple, I don't know if I go for Yelan anymore. And even Varessa is like a wait until after the special program, assuming Varessa is phase 2 of Luna 2. Right now she's a wait until special program for Luna 3 and then decide. So that's the debate right now. Like, I like both Mualani and Yelan. Who's gonna be a more... Kaizen says Yelan is more valuable than Mualani still. I mean, I guess if it's just a 10 pull, it's not that bad. Like, maybe if I lose a 50-50 on a 10 on the, then maybe that means we get Yelan just sooner. I don't know. I also have to keep in mind too, once we get to Nod Cry, that also opens up exploration primos. So we have that. I don't think I really accounted for that yet mentally, like in terms of like saving up. So there's that. Especially by the time we get to Luna 3, we should have enough of Nod Cry expanded that we can get primos just from exploring on top of other, world quests as well. But yeah. Milan is more valuable than Milani, so just because you already have a Hydro main DPS in Nouvelettes. Fair. Mark, welcome in. How you doing today? I like these emotes. How you doing today? 5 stream streak. Let's go. May only do a few multis, except not getting her, and then wait to explore Nightcry till Nefer releases. Okay. Yeah, that's the real question. Here, let me show you what else I got before we dive into some ZZZ. Because I think we're on an ad break. So sometimes when we're doing marching band rehearsal, it gets a little dark because we don't have a proper field because they decided, hey, let's turn the marching band field into a berm for the softball field that no one ever uses. So now we have no actual practice spot. So, and we don't have lights. So right now we use the baseball field. There are no lights back there. It's a lined field, but there are no lights. So like in the past, like especially when we're practicing in the dark and you can't see the drum majors conducting, they used to have these little reusable glow sticks. It's the kind for emergencies, like a reusable battery powered glow sticks. We don't know where those went, so I just went and got them. Things that people use to direct traffic. Ta-da! You can go white, you can go blue. It's like a mini lightsaber. You can go green. It's pretty bright too. You can go red. So I can use that. What else did I buy? Also, since I was just buying stuff on Amazon, I figured why the hell not Nintendo DS browser. Not that it works, but why not? The internet at your fingertips. Because why not? There's a DS browser. You could probably find it on Amazon for like $10 or something. Again, it's not going to work anymore, but just to have it, why not? When I'm around as a character I like tied to the region. So not getting llama would basically mean I wait to explore till Nefer drops in Luna 2. See, that's the trade-off. I want to start exploring right away. One of the songs is called "The Big Goodbye." It's a big dramatic piece that has lots of references. Oh, that's cool. Why? Are they breaking up? Why wasn't the selling point of the DSi that the I meant internet? No, the DS had internet. Like it took a year, but the big one that launched internet for DS was Mario Kart DS. I also bought these. These are like NFC tags, like stickers. And then I can use them and program shortcuts on my phone. Like if I tap this happens. If I do this happens. So I bought like 50 of these NFC stickers. We'll see if they work. Don't know if they will. But I'll try it out. I got 50, so I can play around with that. And finally, this one I am getting reimbursed for. Like I'm not the one buying this, ultimately. A DJI Mini 4 Pro drone with the fancy remote that has the screen in it. So this was like $1,500. But again, I'm getting reimbursed. This is for Marching Band because our old drone, which lasted 10 years, doesn't fly straight anymore. So, ta-da! I already flew my coworkers. They have the Mini 2. This past Saturday because we needed a drone. Ours wasn't working, so I borrowed his. It was the Mini 2. This is the Mini 4 Pro. So I'm fairly familiar with the Mini now. This is just an upgraded version from that one, and it has the screen on the remote as opposed to having to plug in your phone and use that screen. So this will be nice. I'll open this up later. If you want, we can unbox it after we get through the story. But yeah. I have it ready for this weekend. I don't think they are. Though one of them didn't come to most shows on their recent tour because they were promoting their book and a few other projects. I don't know. That sounds a little suspicious there. It's like when the Spice Girls released a song called Goodbye, or the Beatles released a song called The End, and then both bands broke up after. It's a little suspicious. Let's get this polychrome here. Actually, if we... Okay. So should we do a 10 pull for Mualani? Because if we are, we should probably do that when people are still here and before they leave to avoid spoilers. Or should we just wait for Yalan? Because I'm sure Mualani will rerun again at some point soonish. If not during Nodcry. I'm sure they might run toward the back end of Nodcry. Because yeah, Mualani's rerun came very late compared to everyone else's. Like for me, they're not a must pull. They're more like a, oh, I like the character, they'd be nice to have at some point. I think especially with Luna 3 coming up, it's probably in my best interest to not. I like the character, but Luna 3 is like a looming gauntlet. Let's see. They're brothers that have been performing together since the youngest was 12, I think. Well, so was Hanson and Jonas brothers. Yalan is probably a less frequent to rerun and would improve your account more, in my opinion. Okay, especially since you have Arlecchino. That's a fair point. Who's the other one? Yanqing. I don't use them. Although I don't know if I would say like the less frequent to rerun, because like Mualani is only ran once, and even then it was like an extended like length of waiting time. But no, that's a fair point though. Like if I can get them in the future, great. If not anytime soon, that's not that big a deal. I like the character, but I don't want to not be able to pull on Luna 3 because of it. Oh, Jingqiu, that's who I'm thinking of. Who am I thinking of? Oh, I'm thinking of the HSR character. Jingqiu. Let me make sure these are still... Oh, he's tired. Yeah, these are not the ones I want to work on. So let's do this. Fourth spot, I usually use a shielder. Who do I even have as a shielder? Sit Lolly. Sorry, no, Zhongli. Remember Noelle? Who else do I have? Okay. These two are the ones that are over 30k are probably still good. Alright. Switch to this one and okay, this we might just keep these as is. Alright, so we'll go with those. Let me catch up here. Question real fast. Is the temple actually important to do? So I like doing it because it's real easy to just it's just like assignments, right? Sending people out on assignments in the other games in like Genshin and Star Rail. Because then I can redeem those. Oh, hang on, it's a new cycle. Let me do this real quick. Submit. Because I'll show you what you can get. You get this currency, which you can then exchange. There we go. Because I haven't done it outside of that one part in 2.0 story. I mean, it's not crucial, but like, look at the cool stuff you can get. So you can get, you know, these to level up your characters. Experience for agents. You can get experience for your disk drive. You get some cool accessories, I guess. Sunlit Blossom for a proxy. Tides of Jade. So yeah, so we get some accessories. You get this prepaid power card. Complete HDD commissions, ignoring the first clear requirements, and you just obtain the rewards right away. So these are cool. You can only have a certain amount at a time, I think. You can get polychromes out of it. At least do the polychromes. At least get the polychromes. So these are limited amounts. So once you get that, you don't need to worry about it anymore. And then you get some other stuff here. So get the polychromes at least. And then so that's for the ones that are available all the time, but once they're out, they're out. And then these ones are limited. These refresh every I think a couple weeks. So you can get this Hi-Fi Master Copy for advanced tuning. Again, more experience for your agent, and then your engine, and then your drive disk. And then here, and then so okay, the gold currency you guys can see, that's the one above it, and then to the left. Those ones you get like a couple thousand per every cycle, and then the crafting you guys saw me do, like sending them out on like adventures or whatever, and then they were crafting things with the materials. You get the brown coins if you look at the one on the right, and you can see right now I have like 16 million. I like using those here because there's not a ton of things that use the brown coins, and it's stuff like here you can level up your Bangbu, or it's just Denny's. So you can see I used it. I already well, no, this is a new cycle, so I guess I can spend it here and get 15 of these or 13 of these. So there's 130,000 Denny. Cool. Because again, there's not a lot of things that use the brown coins. Well, once you've used them all. So that's how you get accessories. Yeah, rewards actually seem, yeah, they're decent. They're not like groundbreaking, but they're nice. It's again, it's like the when you send things out on like assignments in the other games, you get some decent rewards out of it. You just send them out once a day, and you're good. Gotta sink a few hours at some point to actually unlock all of them. Yeah, just a little bit at a time, I think. Zero Bangbu experience because they don't do any game modes. Yeah, you can get those here. So again, those use the brown coins. Like I could literally just buy. How much are they? They're 800,000. So and there's 15. That's what, 12 million. You can easily get 12 million in one cycle. So yeah, you can get these. Hey Boshock, welcome in. Have Brave Lucina on my. Oh, congrats for Rild Mains or just in general. 4-star special, congratulations. What were you pulling for? Was that on the arena banner where you just get like 4-star specials, or did you get them on something else? Oh, congrats! I remember. Yeah, she was the last of the first set of COL units that I got, which is the last one to come home. Debating whether I want to try in-game modes, but I know my teams aren't built properly. Like which ones? Which ones in ZZZ are like the equivalent of like the weeklies, not weeklies, like the end-game ones in the other games. So like which one is the equivalent of like Spiral Abyss, Memory of Chaos, Pure Fiction, and all that? Like what's the equivalent of that? And then what is the equivalent of the actual weeklies in this game? Like, are there weekly bosses? Also, I gotta talk to you in a second. Talking to her will continue story. We're not doing that yet. Hold on. Haven't done either endgame mode in ZZZ. Okay, so like what? Okay, so which mode is like? Ooh, 3 reds. That means polychromes. Let's go. It's going from math. Oh, the new one. Okay. There's weekly bosses. I do those sometimes. Yeah, I'm trying to do stuff more just so I can get more polychromes. But I'm like, which one's which? Like, what's it? Because it doesn't seem like a perfect parallel to the other games. You guys remember which one's which? Here, I can pull up the menu. Also, there's people here. I don't want to talk to anyone yet. Because I don't know if it's story stuff. It looks like story stuff, so we're gonna maybe walk around them to the coffee guy. Or maybe I should just go to the other, like, 6th Street coffee. And then we'll come back here. What was I gonna check? Is it here? They're the things you need to do to unlock a character's letters, like refighting bringer. I don't even know what that means. Unlock a character's letters? Oh, like messages and stuff like that? Oh, we don't even need the coffee. I mean, we still want it for the batteries. Okay, wait, hold on. So, open a character's 2nd screen, A through F. Oh, that stuff. Okay, like the core thing, right? Let's see. I think that's... Oh, is that Notorious Hunt? I think it's Notorious Hunt. It's these things that are like rotating. So these refresh. Okay, so these refresh in 6 days, 6 hours, and it's Monday. So okay, so these are the weekly ones. Weekly challenge, it looks like. So I have to do that every week. And then which one is the equivalent of, like, are these two? Is it Shiyu Defense and Deadly Assault? Because these look like they're on timers. What are these the ones that are like the equivalent of like Spiral Abyss and like Pure Fiction, Memory of Chaos, Apocalyptic Shadow? The hell's Hollow Zero then? Is this weekly? It says 6 days, 6 hours. I think that's why, like, I'm confused as to what's what. So Notorious Hunt is definitely weekly bosses. What is Hollow Zero? What is Shiyu Defense? What is Deadly Assault? What is this simulated battle trial? Don't know what does what. I haven't done anything besides Notorious Hunt. This is probably a question for Destiny. But yeah, I do try and do these. I just don't know what's what in terms of like the equivalent of the stuff in the other games. Critical. I'm at 3 out of 7 because I think the 4th one I wasn't able to get the best ranking or whatever. Making some progress on my Augusta. Oh, nice. Yeah, I should probably get back to Wuwa. I've had a busy week, guys. All right, let me real quick go to... Street because I don't want to accidentally trigger story stuff yet. We will, but not yet. Coffee guy.
Have a cup of coffee to jumpstart your day.
How do I unlock the other coffees? There's 2 that are locked. Weren't there like 7? Now there's only like 2.
Coffee is not a must,
She's
but a
level 90, has
coffee
3
like mine, that
fortes.
sure is.
She cares about at 8.
Bear witness to the noble
Oh, you know
principles
I
of the
knew, okay.
Timefield family.
I need Chaos Jazz, guys. Her main Echo got 4 stats, apparently cares about. Or she apparently cares about. Sadly, no double crit, though. I always get double crit on the ones who don't need it. In, like, any game. Alright, so we'll do this. And then probably after we use up our... Oh, hang on. Ad break, and I think I'm getting a message from work. Let me check this real quick. Okay, sorry. Alright, so her crit ratio is pretty terrible. No, yeah. I always get crit on, like, double crit on the ones that don't need it. Oh, it's this one. Yeah, but my Miyabi, Yanagi, and Yuza team takes them down pretty handily. It's like easy mode, guys.
Surrender.
Yuza's just there doing her own thing. This is not even a challenge. It's actually like just really fun, just like killing everything. Have Augusta Iono be second team instead of Phoebe, Zanny. There's like Phoebe. I like both Augusta and Iono more. Ooh, we got 3 Chaos Jazz. Let's do it again. Do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Do it. Do it again.
Waste of time. My blade is already sheathed.
It's so fun. I think I am gonna, at least for a while, since there's not a ton of characters I'm waiting for in ZZZ. I think I'm gonna focus on really upgrading my drive discs for Miyabi, Yanagi, and Yuzuha.
Resistance is futile.
So quick. I didn't even get to Yuzuha. chaos jazz out of that.
Evade.
Yeah, I think focusing on just like really making one really good team, and then after that I can maybe focus on the second team, which right now is Ishuen. But yeah, if I can focus on really making this team like obliterate everything.
Surrender.
Destiny be like, good luck, you're gonna struggle, and I'll be like, easy mode. My main team is Alice, Vivian, Astra. Okay, that sounds like a pretty solid one, yeah. I don't have Vivian yet, but they are on my short list of characters that I might want to go for on their rerun. In terms of priority, I think it's Evelyn. Well, no. I think it's in terms of actual priority, and not in terms of timing, in terms of like who's coming first. My priority is probably Jufufu, then Evelyn, then Vivian, and Ambi. Should I go for Ambi? What kind of team should Ambi have? Oh, they hit me.
Waste of time.
Hey, bring the van. Oh, you're streaming today? Ooh, it's a late start, huh? What you working on today? Welcome in, by the way. Thanks for dropping by. Yeah, we're doing ZZZ story, so I know you're trying to avoid spoilers. So we're gonna get there. We're still doing like dailies, just using battery. So no spoilers yet. You plays Astro with Yuza, huh? 3 teams I'm working on building. In order to do that, I need Orphe and Yuzaha for teams 3 and 1 respectively. Okay. There's nothing in the game that needs 3 teams like exclusively like, sorry, mutually exclusive, right? I think the only thing is there's stuff that needs 2, but I mean it's nice to have 3. But right now, I don't have a 3rd team, unless you count Jiyuan, Xingyi, and Nicole. Don't know, honestly. Okay, I haven't seen anything that requires 3 separate. I know in Genshin you do for freaking Stygian Onslaught. You seem like a good number. Yeah, no, it's always good to have like options. Yeah, Genshin needs 3 for Stygian Onslaught. I don't know if anything else in any of the games needs 3. Alright, do I have any standard polls or no? Nope. Alright, so we're not pulling from Mualani. Oh, hang on. Work stuff. Okay. Let's see. Spent all my pulls on Silverwolf and accidentally Ceridra. Did you get anything? At least? Let's see. I think you need 3 for Deadly Assault. Really? Let me see. Deadly Assault. Go. Have I done this? Oh, 0 of 9? I don't think I've done this. Tell me when I need to leave. Yeah, we're getting close, though. Oh, you do need 3. Oh, no. I haven't done this yet, apparently. Probably should start doing these soon. Are these spoilers? I don't even know. But anyway. Okay, so you do need 3. So, yeah, I guess 3 teams would be good to have. Where am I? Oh, I'm at the place with the thing. Where do I check teams? No. Oh, I guess I could go there. Yeah, see, I don't really have a third team, chat. I have the Miyabi team. I should probably, like, can I switch these? Or should I just, like, put them in there? Yeah, the Yishuan team is really my second team right now. Jiyuan, Chingy, and Nicole. I don't use this team over here. Teams are going to be Alice, Yuzuha, Vivian, Miyabi, Yanagi, Astra, Orphe, Trigger, Anby. Okay. What are some other viable teams with Anby? Because they're one that I like might want to get. They're lower on the totem pole for me than others, but like they're one I might want to get and maybe work on. Though I'm pretty sure it's a very advanced. But I could probably handle it with my Miyabi, Miyabi, Yanagi, and Yuzuha team, and then my Ishwen and Penyenhu Astra team. I think I just don't have a third team. I don't have Yuzuha or Orphe yet. Yeah. It'll take a rerun for Yuzuha, and hopefully we can get Orphe on phase 2. Yeah, right now my main kind of concern is Evelyn, since they rerun sooner. Next phase, I believe, and then we'll go from there. Vivian probably comes soon, and Anby probably comes soon. And then I can worry about Jufufu. Don't do that. One of them is a spoiler. Oh, so we probably just looked at a spoiler right now, but I didn't know. I don't even remember it anymore. Can guarantee Orphe. Her engine not so much. But yeah. Are you on a guarantee right now, or you just have enough pulls to guarantee like 180? Because if you are not on a guarantee, but then you get them on a win, then that makes the engine a bit more possible. Feel 141 pulls worth of 0 pity, but lots of pulls. Okay, so if you get them on a win, then hopefully that makes the engine a little easier. Always needs trigger. Okay. Let's wait till later in the phase and see where we're at. We can't. Yeah, we're not gonna have the benefit of a special program because they're in phase 1. None of her recommended teams don't have trigger. Gotcha. Okay. So for the foreseeable future, if I have any desire to get to pull for Anby, I'm probably gonna want to try and get trigger as well. Okay. Good to know. All right. Well then, I think we'll get started with story stuff. Hey, there's Ishwen. Just hanging out here. Why does it have to be now? The Lost Void. And both really want their W engines. Okay. Like, I have a lot of pulls. I don't know if I have, like, that many pulls. Sorry. Well, in a moment, not yet. 70 for Silverwolf on 3 or 4th, 10 pull. You got Qingyi. Oh, not Qingyi. Wrong game. Qingchui. Activated Eidolons for her, and when I went back to summoning and without thinking else. Oh, okay. Okay, so you accidentally pulled on their banner. Did you get anything on that one? Are we back? I think we're back. Refresh. Banner, not before, or before not like this pop. Wait, and then it said banner, before not like this popped up. Oh, okay. You just sound like a fan. Banner! Shuni banner. So I watched Brave New World because you told me I had to. Wasted my time. I mean, okay, even if you didn't like it, I feel like it's crucial going forward. Do you see its connection to, like, past stuff and future stuff without getting into too many details? Like, if you never want to watch it again, fine. But as long as you've seen it. You didn't get anything? Okay, so you built pity then, at least. Yeah, you built pity. No, of the MCU films this year, Fantastic Four was like far and above the others. So it involved the Eternals. I thought you meant them being taken. I don't think I specified that, but I think you see what I mean though. And then you see why it sets up other things, right? Yeah, like, so again, Captain America, even though I liked it, I figured it was probably one that you might not ever want to see after the first time, but it's one that, like, at least know what's... I mean, it didn't set up anything that Loki Season 2 didn't already set up. I don't know if I... No, I don't know about that. Did you see what they were mining?
But more.
But Will, welcome in. How you doing today? Welcome. Okay. No, but that being said, I kind of figured that, like, okay, Captain America, you should see once. You in particular probably might not have wanted to see it a second time ever, but I will say, I feel like you would really, really like Thunderbolts, or at least a significant amount of it. Post-credit scene was just a reminder that Loki Season 2 will affect things. Did we watch the same movie? That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the stuff they were mining. Thunderbolts is the next one I'm going to try, because I love you, Lana. I think you will genuinely like Thunderbolts. Now, that being said, while I'd probably say Thunderbolts was the better movie, I liked Fantastic Four a lot more. But Let's see. Although I don't want to watch the Marvels, I thought that was a fun movie. I will say this: it's a fun movie that has like almost zero impact on the rest of the MCU. There's one scene in particular that will absolutely, like, it's actually a pretty big deal. But like the rest of the movie, almost no impact. Don't like any of the leads, and I actively hate Ms. Marvel because I hate Superman. Actually, if anything, this is like the movie where they're like they find a way to like make her not like amazing. I thought it was a fun movie, but like I said, it has like almost zero impact on the rest of the MCU. The only thing in the MCU I've like genuinely like absolutely hated, even though I gave it a try, but absolutely hated, and like just the more I think about it, the more it actually makes me angry, is Secret Invasion. That's the only thing I've genuinely like disliked. Let's see here. Ask me something. Has Kate come back in anything yet? Or Moon Knight? Because I'm kind of interested in following those characters. Do you want just a yes or no? Or do you want, like, specifically... Can't even say anymore. Let's see. Yes or no first? Yes. Or wait, you asked two characters. Yes. And then for the second one, no. But they, I think Feige has said that they will at some point. But yeah, no, both of those are fantastic characters. Because Moon Knight's cliffhanger never being addressed would make me so sad. Yeah, we'll see. Because it essentially kind of sets up a second season, but they've not confirmed one yet. Hate cliffhangers that never get resolved. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, but yeah, I will say one of those two characters has appeared since. And yeah, so unless you want to know like the extent of how much they've appeared or in which projects, I don't know if that would like give away too much. Like, that's how Inside Job ended. They ended on a cliffhanger because they were promised another season, then Netflix revoked that second season. I think there should be a rule that after a show has run a certain number of episodes, even if it's very small episodes, like enough to get a following, right? I think there should be a rule that if they end setting up another season, but the show gets canceled, they should be at least be given a certain number of episodes to resolve whatever they can in the story. You know what I mean? Like for an actual show on like broadcast television, those seasons are what, 20 episodes, So if a show like that gets set up for another season, but then they get canceled after a season ends, they should be given at least 6 episodes, I think, to wrap up any story they can. Now for something like these MCU shows, which are only like 6 episodes really, or 8 episodes maybe, if it gets canceled after the season sets up another season, give us at least 3 or 4, like half the season. Should get to ZZ story before it's too late. I should, yeah. Before the top of the hour, we gotta start. We got through, I think, 2 parts, because usually 4 parts, right? We got through the first 2 parts in like 2 hours yesterday, so as long as we finish before midnight, we're fine. I'm assuming if Yelena is in Thunderbolts, Kate will get at least a callback or something, so I'm gonna assume it's that, even if I'm wrong. Cliffhanger for the original Teen Titans still is something I will never forgive. Alright, but anyway, watch Thunderbolts. I think you will actually, like, genuinely like it. I mean, most of it. I hope you like all of it, but I think a lot of it, there's a lot of good things to like about it. Now, again, I liked Fantastic Four more, but that's probably just because I already liked Fantastic Four ahead of time. But I think Thunderbolts is probably, like, the better movie. And another thing to give you a heads up on, this is not, like, specifically to the content of the movies itself. If you like Thunderbolts, the director for Thunderbolts has been tapped to direct the first X-Men movie. Ta-da! All right. Anyways, I'll go. All right. Have a good one. We're gonna dive into story here. I know. And then Bernadetta fan streaming. So if you guys have TikTok, go watch Bernadetta fan. I think they put the link in the Discord probably. Should I go see if they're on? Let me see. Oh, did they not post it? Let me see. I didn't see them on yet. Okay, maybe not yet. Maybe eventually. Alright, shall we chat? ZZZ story. LT and left. So we're supposed to talk to Seed. Hey, Lost Tangerine, welcome in. She's right here. But let's see why the others are gathering over here real quick. Because they were gathering over here. Can I talk to them? It's Orphe, it's Soldier 11, it's Trigger, it's Isolde. What'd she say? She said something. Up yet, Proxy? Yes, I'm awake. Sweetie! How you doing today, Lost Tangerine? Welcome, welcome. You doing good? What you been up to lately? Alright, let's talk to Seed. Hey there, Proxy. Good morning. I'm here to invite you to today's Grand Escape Strategy meeting. We're going to start evacuating civilians? Fine. If you want the dull version, I'm here to bring you the strategy meeting, or bring you to the strategy meeting. It's indeed about civilian evacuation or whatever. Go now. Just catching up on our gachas? Yep. I am behind my trend line for Genshin. Like, I don't have enough polls as much as I expected to have at this point, so... Story was enjoyable. I've heard it's really good. It's been pretty solid so far, but it hasn't been like amazing yet, but I've heard it gets better. You head to the plaza at Phalum Heights with Seed. Squad member Seed. Proxy. All members of Oval Squad are present. Please begin the operation briefing, Colonel. With a wave from the Colonel, the rowdy ranks of the soldiers quiet down.
Experimental ether units called Obscura were placed in large numbers within the Hollow and around Waifei Peninsula by Porcelumex and the Exaltists. Oboe Squad was the first to discover that they could hold and even generate a sacrifice. Later operations by other squads also confirmed this. That's about all we've got on the Obscura for now, and there are still many unchecked ones hidden in Wi-Fi. According to our investigations, none carrying sacrifices have been found outside the Hollow.
But
That's
we
good.
can't gamble with people's lives with some big unknown. Right, Colonel Isolde?
You're right, Orphe, which is why we're launching the Hollow evacuation plan, starting with relocating the residents of Phylum Heights. We're moving them into the city, at least until every Obscura in the area has been inspected. The evac op will be handled by troops under the Major General. As for Obel Squad, you'll be on standby as a mobile unit, ready to jump in the moment anything goes sideways.
On standby as a mobile squad, huh? In other words, we get to move however we want for now, correct?
It's on standby at all times, not do whatever you like. Is that clear, Captain Magus?
Crystal clear, Colonel. I assure you, we will not act on our own or do anything reckless.
Hey Charlotte, welcome in. How are you doing today? I can keep an eye on Captain Magus. We won't go off the script.
I've got the captain covered. Obel Squad won't be running wild on my watch.
Why do I get the feeling something's going on between you all?
Hee hee hee.
Anyway, just behave. Things are bound to get messy during the evacuation, so make sure the proxy stays safe, Magus.
Of course. The Proxy's a VIP under our protection, aren't you, Proxy?
Speaking of VIPs, Commander Lorenz, Mr. Lucro, and the rest of the Porcelumex higher-ups will be evacuating alongside the residents.
The big shots can't wait to run for their lives, huh?
The threat of hidden sacrifices is no joke. We can't blame the executives for saving their own hides. All right then, I'll go get the executives sorted for VIP evac. Obel Squad is dismissed for now.
Isolde,
Something on your mind, Captain Magus?
I was just wondering, Colonel, if I ever disobeyed your orders, would you be able to forgive me?
You do know there's a time and place for sarcasm in front of your squad, right, Captain Magus? But if that day ever comes, I trust that you'd have your reasons.
I know the captain always has her reasons, Colonel Isolde.
Don't tell me you're actually itching to go rogue with your captain, Orphe.
Don't worry, I'll keep her in line.
Huh? Me?
Either way, we've got each other's backs. That won't change, right?
Damn right.
Good to hear. That makes me feel a little better, Captain.
As Isolde dismissed echoes through the square, the soldiers. I didn't even read that.
Proxy!
Why are you being so sneaky?
Why are you sneaking over and whispering like this? It totally looks like you're trying to rope me into some secret plan.
The captain said that you should sneak over and meet us over there in a bit. It'd be way too obvious if we all moved together.
Captain's literally right behind you. Let's see. Dragon says it was the same for me. It was just okay, but that changed. Oh, okay. So it does. Yeah. So it does get better in the ending. I figured because everyone's been saying amazing things for this, and so far we've been through 2 parts, and it's solid, but it's been okay.
Isn't the captain always, right behind you? Why bother sending you to pass on a message?
Well, because the captain's voice is way too loud. She couldn't whisper for her life.
Magus, Orphe, and the others head toward the cable car station. Let's go join them and see what they're whispering about. Am I reading this? Hollow evacuation? Is that big hollow going to spread to Phylum Heights? My whole livelihood is here. Don't worry, it might just be a small hollow disaster. Life is way more precious than property. You young folks don't get it. I came here from the old capital. Do you know how long it took me to build up this business? Try to stay calm. Work with the defense force and leave Wi-Fi Peninsula for the time being. The hollow might settle in a few days, and you can all come right back. Don't push, don't panic. Hey, I'm talking to you. Excuse me, I have a child with me. Could you let them go first? Mommy. Our company volunteered to help maintain order here, so don't push your luck. Please follow the evacuation order and rejoin the evacuation group at once. Hey, I told you to watch your tone. You're even scarier than an ethereal. I accidentally lost track of my group. Come with me, Granny. I'll help you catch up to the main group. Attention citizens, due to the potential disaster risks in Lemnian Hollow, please cooperate with the Defense Force and evacuate Phelan Heights in an orderly manner. Citizens, please actively cooperate with the evacuation operations organized by local forces and evacuate the urban area in an orderly manner. If you encounter any security threats, please seek help from the nearby Defense Force soldiers or follow the bamboo to evacuate from high-risk areas. For once, I'm relatively early to stream, or at the very least, it didn't arrive halfway to stream. Yeah, we've only been on for a little bit here, and we're still going to be on probably a couple more hours. So head out for another assault. You caught that, right, Proxy? Oval Squad's role during their retreat is standby for rapid deployment. In other words, if we sneak into the Hollow operation now, no one will catch us. Ahem. Sneak into the Hollow. No, we're covertly going in to investigate for the safety of the citizens and Wi-Fi Peninsula. The captain's right. There's bound to be confusion during an evacuation, and that's our perfect window to move in. Commander Isolda's arrangements just happen to work in our favor. Do you think she already knows about us? She's got nothing to do with this. If we're caught, I'll take the heat for defying orders. Time is of the essence. Get ready and let's move out, Proxy. The crowd gathers at the cable car, evacuating Phelan Heights under the direction and support of the Defense Force and top security.
Tell the workers to pick up the pace. That porcelain's worth more than their lives.
Don't let them hear you. I don't want to see complaint letters in the employee yearbook.
Complaint letters? You actually read those, boss?
Training reliable subordinates matters more than you'd think. We don't want to end up in the same mess we did back then. We trusted the Defense Force to protect company assets, but they were useless. And that cost us a fortune.
Sorry, excuse me. Please, could you let my child move up in line?
Yeah, let the kid through! Cut it out! The evacuation order's been planned long in advance. You're only getting out of here because the company paid for it. Don't push it.
Watch your mouth. Protecting the company's image is also part of what you're paid for. Got it?
Please, can you let my child go first?
Sorry. I'm afraid I'm not in a position to help anyone either.
Today, Wi-Fi Peninsula has opened its door to us. Just like every other door in this city.
Just a photo for the internal PR material, sir. Much appreciated.
This moment right now, and back then, it's all starting to look the same. To those sitting at the top, our lives are nothing but silver spoons they use to scoop up and savor their triumph. Civilians, soldiers, doesn't matter. We're all merely specks of dust beneath the feet of giants clashing above us. This isn't the end, Orpheus.
Interesting.
This is the Exaltist base we cleared out earlier. The proxy was there too.
Weren't we looking for a hidden base? Why are we back here again?
Let's see. I wasn't here last night, so I couldn't mention it, but I received some. Yes, you were. Rick Davies. Yeah, you were here. You mentioned that. Let's see. I did. Yeah. Boy to Classic Raw. Sold the music, especially Goodbye Stranger. Yeah, I mentioned that one. Guess I'm just doctor. No, I know the feeling. I know the feeling. Exactly 50 years before mine. I actually share a birthday with a few famous people. Share a birthday with Elvis Presley and Stephen Hawking, and then Kim Jong-un, but we don't talk about that one. Today was exhausting. I know that feeling too. My weekend was exhausting. I'm much better today, but even yesterday I was still tired from Saturday. 8th, yep. Some random geek, welcome in. Thank you for the lurk. Congrats on finishing work today. Here may not be a coincidence. This is the path that leads to the destination.
According to Fairy's calculations, the fissure that leads directly to the blind spot just so happens to be located in this area. I guess you could say we let the Exaltists slip right under our noses.
If it weren't for Lorenz and Lucro's interference, we might have uncovered signs of a base much earlier.
The fissure is close by, but Fairy's calculations could only narrow it down this far. We'll need you all to head into the hollow to confirm the exact location.
Commencing operation. Objective, locate the nearby fissure.
Yes, Captain Magus.
Alright, yeah, we get to use Orphe. One of your uncles is the same birthday. Coincidentally, also the same birthday as one of my favorite jazz drummers, Dave Blackpool. Oh, nice. Oh wait, I'm forgetting a few names. Yeah, so Stephen Hawking, Elvis Presley. Is David Bowie the same day? I can't remember. I feel like that name sticks out.
The first diffraction signal source has been confirmed.
I just need to find the second signal source, and we can pinpoint
Oh,
the
we got
exact coordinates.
Seed and Trigger and
Proxy. You're not making up some technical jargon to fool me, are you? Did you already have a map with the fissure location prepared in your backpack?
Hey, don't question my professional skills as a proxy, alright? Still, these data errors feel a little too organized to be natural. It's almost like someone deliberately set up this puzzle.
Puzzle. Share my birthday with Abraham Lincoln and Charles Darwin. Ooh, Dave Bowie on January 8th, 1947. Okay, okay.
Analyzing devices operating protocol.
The purpose of these devices seems to be to guide and concentrate the miasma.
How did you figure that out, Proxy?
It's all thanks to their engineers. They left super clear comments in the code. The final sacrifice. Large-scale miasma activation experiment.
What?
The Exaltists need to gather a massive amount of miasma. These devices must be important for that. The Exaltist outposts full of miasma might be the result of these devices as well.
Communication structure analysis complete. Hub device location locked. Uploading to HDD now.
Got it. These are the coordinates of the blind spot.
Today's my nice birthday. Oh, nice. Happy birthday to them. Anything fun to celebrate? Get up there. Already yesterday, since not everyone can make it on a week. Oh, no, that makes sense, yeah. That makes sense. My birthday is almost always in the first week of returning back to school. It's so annoying. Because no one's happy then.
Pinpointing Fisher coordinates.
Hey, you soldiers over there.
Well, well, look who it is. Isn't this the same guy we bumped into last time?
Oval Squad. What are you doing here?
Yeah, that familiar, annoying voice. It's definitely him.
I want to ask you the same question. What are you doing here?
We're here under Major General Lorenz's orders, of course.
All right. We all know you're his right-hand man. But haven't you given me that line already?
I have no obligation to explain myself to you. But to avoid unnecessary conflict between so-called allies, this facility holds a stockpile of porcelain belonging to Porcelumex. We've been assigned to constant guard duty here to prevent any of the returning exaltists from stealing the city's strategic resources.
Wasn't it Porcelumex who originally handed these strategic city resources over to the exaltists? You sure are going out of your way to clean up the mess they made.
I'm not in the mood to bicker with you. Now, it's your turn to answer, Captain Magus. Why are you here? I don't recall receiving any orders about reinforcements or rotation.
They're chasing after me.
As I'm sure you're aware, I'm the restricted operative designated by Commander Lorenz. I fled into the Hollow carrying sensitive military info. Mobile Squad is just here to capture me.
Roxy?
Oh. This envoy really is good at causing trouble, huh? Don't you think, Captain Magus?
No. We received new intelligence indicating that the Exaltists likely still have a key base in the Hollow. Oval Squad's mission is to clear any threats to civilians here. You're a soldier too, so you should understand a soldier's duty.
A soldier's first and foremost duty is to follow orders.
To follow orders. And doing that is what keeps everyone safe.
You're leading your squad without authorization. This is a clear violation of military command, Captain Magus.
Forget the orders. I didn't form Obel just to dance to someone else's tune. If disobeying orders is what it takes to protect this city, then so be it. I'll face a court-martial.
I've got a recording device, you know. Every word you say will be used as evidence in court.
And I've got heavy firepower. If you don't step aside, every word you say might just become your last.
Cheryl says it's easy to remember my United's birthday because by pure coincidence she was born on the exact same day that Star Trek premiered. That's one way to remember something. My younger brother and I share a birthday, 4 years apart, but yeah.
The intel came from me, and this operation is under my lead. If the Defense Forces commanders have a problem with that, they can take it up with me directly.
Threatening your comrades only adds to your offenses, Captain Magus. I'm not obligated to stop you from engaging in conflict. Go if you must. I hope to see you all alive in the military courts.
Lorenz's little soldier glances once more at Magus before leading a squad away.
Finally, that annoying guy's gone. Onward to saving the world!
Is it you or is Bella especially cute when her bros are angry? This really counts as disobeying orders.
Now Obel Squad really is in big trouble. Captain Magus, was it really necessary to go that far?
Don't worry, little proxy. When the time comes, I'll say the envoy was coerced by our troops and forced to lead the way into the Hollow.
It's not what I'm worried about.
That's not what I'm worried about. It's you and everyone from Obel.
I will take full responsibility for disobeying orders, and I'll go to Isolde to plead my case.
No, Captain Magus, if you get arrested, I'll have to face the battlefield all alone!
Hey, couldn't you say something that shows you care about me, Orphe?
Some message comes through the HDD.
Bell, we have an urgent communication request from the Defense Force.
The Defense Force. Or something they're heartening about foodstuffs today? Like what?
An urgent call from the Defense Force?
Well, actually, Colonel Isolde contacted Yishin Sifu, who then got in touch with me. They want to use the HDD's communication channel to deliver a message to you. I only called it an urgent communication because I wanted to sound more professional in front of the Defense Force.
Good afternoon, team. I had heard about Phaethon's abilities before, but experiencing a device that can communicate inside the Hollow firsthand still feels incredible.
Colonel Isolde, let me explain.
Acting without orders, disobeying military command, and hoping to come to me for leniency? Captain Magus, you've been in the military long enough to know. Your behavior is getting more and more unruly.
Captain Magus's cooling system is about to overheat!
You mean you heard all that? Proxy, your HDD's privacy protection is severely lacking.
Anyway, I'm fully aware of the situation. You did the right thing, Captain Magus. All those years ago, we followed our orders, and our comrades died. And now, we can no longer stand by and watch Waifei Peninsula fall into danger for the sake of following orders.
All those years ago?
Isolde, why bring up the past all of a sudden?
I think it's time I told you a few things now, Magus. Everyone here is either a comrade you can entrust your life to, or a brave soul willing to lay down their life for the safety of New Eridu. Which is why what I'm about to tell all of you is so important. It's a story of betrayal. A grave crime born of selfish ambition that put our city and its people in danger.
So, your inspection has finally uncovered something.
Alright, let me catch up with chat real quick. Learned something disheartening about foodstuffs today. As it turns out, the gelatin used for gummy snacks, any sort, gummy bears, comes from animal cartilage, which is not only cruel but kind of gross. Yeah, I'm in. I don't usually eat gummy snacks anyway, so. See, I mean, the truth about what happened all those years ago.
Captain Magus and the Colonel's comrades all died during the fall of the old capital due to a lapse in commands from higher up. Is that what you want to tell us about?
That's right. At that time, the commander ordered Agamemnon's squad to hold their ground at all costs, and to defend the railway line evacuating civilians. And that's what our comrades did. They fought to the very end, till the last drop of their blood was shed. What we were guarding was not a railway for evacuating civilians. It was actually a freight line for transporting corporate assets. Every minute the team was able to hold out meant another container of porcelain that was transported back to a Topps warehouse outside the Hollow. Of course, that company paid the commander a hefty reward for that. Every digit on that check was stained with the blood of our teammates, Magus.
Captain Magus?
Isolde, who was the corrupt commander who accepted the bribe? And where is the company that paid it?
Is it? Wait.
Captain Magus, your body is becoming unstable.
Answer me, Isolde.
I don't have enough evidence to accuse them yet. Stay calm, Magus.
Stay calm? Stay calm? How do you expect me to stay calm?
Captain Magus, if you can't keep yourself together...
My fury burns just as fiercely as yours, Magus!
I was created to unleash this fury, Isolde!
Captain Magus, for the safety of the squad, I'm authorized to activate sleep mode.
You would dare to stop me, Orphe?
There are things more important than revenge.
I don't have the right to ignore your anger, but the people here are important too. And what we need to accomplish now matters just as much.
Easy for you to say. What do you know of my anger, Phaethon?
I think it's all starting to kind of come together. We all lost so much.
We all lost so much. During the disaster, everyone here, Colonel Isolde, Shifu, Senior Fufu, and all the civilians in Waifei Peninsula who were displaced by the fall of the old capital. So many people, just like you, lost everything. Natural disasters, man-made disasters. Haven't we lost enough already in New Eridu?
Finished, but but we've also gained a lot.
But we didn't let anger, sorrow, or regret pull us down. Thanks to our courage, we've achieved everything we have now. Your Obel Squad, Orphe, Trigger, Seed, and Soldier 11. Your story with them. Sure, the past does matter, but they do too.
Captain Magus. How am I a part of this?
Thank you, Proxy. Isolde, I won't let this go. As you said, I'll wait for the right time to act.
Yes, let's leave it for later. What's most important now is for you all to carry on with your current mission. I'm telling you this now because you were right about one thing. Merely following orders doesn't make you a good soldier. Keep moving forward, everyone. I'll take the heat from command.
Time's ticking, and the Hollow is changing rapidly. If we wait any longer, the fissure might disappear entirely.
Understood, Proxy. Obel Squad, we're moving out!
Yes, Captain.
You have actually been quite lucky all these years. Far luckier than I have, Magus.
Isolde's voice fades over the channel, and Obel Squad figures disappear into the fissure.
It's not often I find myself thinking, maybe I'd be better off without comrades like them.
I have to agree with you, Orphe. But our top priority now is to hit the Exaltist's main base. No time to slow down.
Everyone surges from the fissure. I had decided I must get myself copies of Supergram's Crime of the Century and Breakfast in America albums. The question is where to get them from. Apparently Amazon doesn't even offer free shipping to Prime subscribers. Is it going through a third-party seller? Because that's probably why. Even if it's not the Exaltus headquarters ahead, it's at least a heavily fortified stronghold. Get ready for combat.
Faithful servants. Let's drive out all the blasphemous unbelievers who desecrate our noble cause.
There sure are a lot of Exaltus rats hiding in here.
The Proxy's intel has been a huge help.
They keep saying something about the final sacrifice. We have to stop them.
Senior cooperative. Recalibrating.
fall down.
It's been a while, Phaethon.
Certainly has, villain.
Sarah.
Her
How many
eyes.
of the Exaltists' crimes have you been quietly orchestrating from the shadows?
Crimes? Ah, you mean those reasonable and necessary sacrifices? As a loyal servant of the Creator, my answer is, of course, every single one. I have to say, among the masses of ignorant and arrogant unbelievers, you stand out as particularly detestable, Phaethon.
Captain Magus, that woman is making personal attacks on the proxy.
I might not be good at personal attacks, but I'm an expert at suppressive fire. Prepare to die!
Prepare to meet your end, you...
You stubborn fools. Struggle all you want. The Overseer has already reached the gate of the final domain. It's just one more gentle push.
The Overseer. She means Mavorok? Mavorok?
Mevarok. Gotta admit, that one's hard to kill.
Death is a cruel fate, but the Creator does show mercy to the most faithful servants at times.
F Blues harp. We're gonna learn the harp riffs. Take a long way home. Either crisis, what crisis, or even in the quietest moments. Take a long way home is on Breakfast in America. Okay. I mean, it does sound like if they weren't able to offer free shipping, it was from a third-party seller through Amazon.
No matter what tricks or lies you try to use, we won't let anyone threaten New Eridu.
Threaten New Eridu? Young unbeliever. The parasites devouring the city aren't here. The real poison has always been lurking in the very blood of the city. Which actually makes you and me allies, not enemies.
Don't you dare compare my proxy to you.
But I don't think we'll have the opportunity to work together. The end is drawing near. The Overseer's ritual must not be interrupted. Faithful servants, the Creator will remember your names.
Okay. It's just
The arduous journey to the Creator is always filled with sacrifice.
Original Class Heroes cover Breakfast in America was really a medley with a different song. Hold on, I gotta focus here.
Life and death, existence and annihilation, brilliance and decay, bliss and suffering, all shall return to the Creator.
I'm pretty sure I got that, but okay. That one, no. I'm rocking back and forth on the C minor. Let's play it a different way. Never had music in PE classes growing up.
This bullet will reach its mark.
take a look.
They're sued. We have playing a card. Fair. Device that Exalt is used to manipulate the miasma. What? An amplifier designed to boost the power of the miasma device, allowing Exaltus to control and concentrate large amount of miasma. Roar. Laser can't break the through ether. Equipment is shrouded in thick miasma. Any attempt to connect it through connecting through EOS's port would lead to corruption. Perception technique is useless. You need someone with the Yuan Shifu's level of skill for this. Can't do anything about these things right now, so let's just focus our efforts on tracking down those bosses.
Line up.
Nope.
No pushing.
May the Creator refine us. Sanctuaries chosen, favored by the Creator.
Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no, Ethereal's in the main world. Oh, we're in trouble. Shifu.
The monsters have swarmed the entirety of Phylum Heights. Be sure to stay vigilant.
Let's go.
Bell, we have an emergency. Exalted priests and sacrifices are attacking Wi-Fi Peninsula. They're pouring out of the Obscura, and there's a lot of them.
Oh no. Let's see, sacrifices, yeah.
Our attack
The bigger one, the
led to chaos in the city outside. Are they using the attack as a cover to escape?
The city is under attack? Do we keep pursuing or fall back to assist?
Rather obvious and sloppy scheme. Our comrades from Obsidian Division are stationed in the city, along with the mystics of Yunquay Summit. The city should be in good hands for the time being.
Shifu and the other disciples are helping suppress the sacrifices in the main district. But there's a gap in the defenses on the mountain road above Phylum Heights.
The mountain road? But according to the distribution map we received, there shouldn't be any Obscura in that area.
Which is why we didn't deploy heavy defenses near the mountain road.
Oh no. There are many residential areas near there.
I'll plan the evacuation route.
Got it. Calculating a route from the Hollow back to Wi-Fi Peninsula for evacuation. Almost done.
We're counting on you, Proxy.
Bell, Captain Magus, you're finally back. The sacrifices in the city are being held back by Yuan Shifu and the others, but more have suddenly appeared on the mountain path. Mountain path, but our obscure positioning data didn't show any devices there. Something's wrong with Izolda's intel? Ooh. Long story short, our main forces in the Swabian Temple masters are all tied up fighting sacrifices in the city. The mountain road area wasn't assigned to any defensive troops beforehand. Defenses are severely lacking. No time to lose. Let's hurry up and provide support.
Yunque Summit. The sacrifices in the main district have been suppressed, and the civilians in the city are safe.
What about that one
Our
dude?
mission is to eliminate the sacrifices and exaltists around the Mountain Road area while protecting 2 VIP targets.
Which are the annoying Porcelumix executive Lucro, and the even more annoying Obsidian Division Major General Lorenz.
Bad news? We've lost contact with Mr. Lucro. Good news?
Of course we have.
The Major General is en route to the evacuation point below the mountain road.
Hard to say which is the good news and which is the bad. Like them or not, the mission still has to be completed. There are plenty of homes around the Mountain Road area, so there's no time to waste. Let's move out.
Sacrifice on the mountain road. The residential areas around the mountain road, we can't let those sacrifices run wild. That unpleasant Major General and Lucro are evacuating from that way as well. We can't just stand by and watch them die. We got this. Wish I could use my regular team though.
Prioritize eliminating the sacrifices emerging from the Obscura.
There's an ambush in the tunnel!
Ugh, what an ugly bunch!
The people on the ground seem to be members of Porcelumix.
Recalibrating.
Not over yet!
Sacred corporate executive, or scared, not sacred. Scared corporate executive.
Those monsters. Ethereals.
Calm down, ma'am.
No. They weren't ethereals.
We're from Obsidian Division. You're safe now.
They're all dead.
Remain calm. You're not in danger anymore.
Those deadly ghosts got them.
This woman's experiencing shock. Her companions were likely killed in the recent attack.
Judging by her outfit, she's from Porcelumix. And I remember seeing her at the banquet. Her companions were most likely Porcelumix executives.
Though I really can't stand those people. They didn't deserve this.
Voice comes through the military radio on Orpheus' chest.
Magus, aren't you curious? Who exactly was responsible for killing our comrades all those years ago? The blood debt partly falls on Porcelumix for offering the bribe, and partly on the commander who accepted it. Well, Porcelumix's share of that debt was just paid in blood.
Isolde, what are you saying?
That's right. The mastermind behind bribing the military commander back then was none other than Porcelumix's Lucro. Of course, the ones who benefited from it weren't innocent either. Going down with him was only fitting.
Bridget fan, you're canceling today's stream. Is everything okay? I mean, I know it's pretty late, but I don't know if you had like something going on or you're just too busy or something like that. So they weren't innocent either.
Even if they weren't innocent, they should have at least had a trial.
Forget it, Proxy. Your sense of righteousness is admirable. But I also believe you've been through something like this yourself. Unjust accusations, hopeless justice, endless struggle. The Defense Force, Public Security, the HIA, and TOPS. You're standing against giants. How much injustice have you endured, and how much justice have you achieved?
But, Isolde, you've always told me that justice will come.
Correct. Justice will come, but it will be through my hands and your gun. We no longer need to rely on the sympathy of others, nor wait for mercy from those in power.
Isolde's kind of scaring me right now, guys. Why do this now of all times?
Why are you doing this, Colonel? Why, of all times, reveal this to Magus now? Your goal isn't just to let her know the truth, is it?
Magus, don't you want to know the name of that commander from back then? The one who sent us into the jaws of battle just to secure that huge check from Porsalumex? The one who deliberately withheld support from our unit to cover up the bribery?
It was Lorenz.
Yes, Colonel Lorenz, 11 years ago. The very same Lorenz who has now risen to Major General. 11 years ago, he colluded with Lucro. And now, 11 years later...
Lorenz, the lives lost, my years of suffering, this ridiculous body of mine. Is it all because of him?
Lucro is already dead, and Lorenz stands right before you at the end of this road. I've already made my choice. Now it's time to make yours, Magus. We're the only ones walking this road. Don't let me down.
So let's call it ends abruptly. Dang.
Isolde.
Colonel Isolde. Commander Lorenz. How could this be?
The only way we can know is by finding Lorenz and getting answers from him directly.
Easy, Magus. Wait, Bernadette, are you okay? Is everything good? Because, yeah, I was checking earlier to see if you were on yet. Just having trouble setting up my phone. Oh, yeah, that's right. You said you were trying to get it so that we could see. I'm trying to think of if there's a way or any tips that I can give, because you're trying to get an overhead so we can see it, right? Or maybe not necessarily overhead, but so we could see the. So I have a phone stand that's like adjustable. You can maybe try one of those, and it's also like a MagSafe stand, so it attaches onto my phone via magnets, and then I can adjust the angle it's at, so I can kind of point it to wherever I want, as long as it doesn't tip over. Right, easy, Magus.
This is the moment when you need to keep your cool. Isolde hasn't given us any evidence to back up her accusations.
Evidence? Don't tell me you want to start preaching about procedures and justice, Proxy. If there were any justice in this world, my teammates wouldn't have sacrificed themselves 11 years ago.
Something fishy about Isolde's claims. There is.
Seriously, think about the timing. Why is she dropping all this drama now? She's trying to steer you somewhere.
She wants me to join in her revenge plan. Is there something wrong with that? She was right about one thing. I'm the only one walking this road with her.
With all due respect, Captain, that was a real kick in the gut, you know? Remember when we first joined the squad? We signed up because we felt the same pain. We carried the same scars. We were here for justice. Maybe even a little glory. For the ones we lost. The ones we loved. And now you're saying that we're not your companions? That you're all she has?
See, Seed would like to teach that meanie a lesson. But I can't shake the feeling that something really bad might follow. If Seed Sr. were here, I think he'd be all grumpy and say, "Nope, not happening, Captain." And "Nope, not you either, Seed." Oh well, I was never good at comforting speeches anyway. If you made up your mind, Captain, I'll follow your lead, no matter what.
You think you're helping, saying all these useless things, but you don't understand.
Captain!
You don't understand what I'm going through either. Huh, Morphe?
Open your eyes, Magus. You and Isolde walking the same path? Come on! Without me, you wouldn't even be able to walk. If anything, you and I are the real companions here. And the others, the squad, Proxy, we've been in this together from the start. We've all lost people we love. But you were the one who brought us back, who pulled us out of that whole mess of grief and revenge. And now you want us to just stand here and do nothing? All so you can feel that we understand you? Sorry, Captain. I didn't mean to snap like that.
We're still on a mission.
We're still on a mission here. Whatever personal stuff we're dealing with, it doesn't outweigh the lives of all those citizens depending on us. You with me, Captain Magus?
I agree. Let's move out. We'll clear out the ethereals as we go. Mobile squad, gear up and get ready.
Yeah, something's weird because Isolde is acting very out of character. We're just gonna leave her here.
There is an unopened Obscura nearby.
The monsters are crawling out of those devices.
Eliminate the nearby Obscura to cut off the source of the threats.
Oh.
I'll get help from my mom tomorrow. Okay. Yeah. Oops.
The Obscura have been confirmed to be deactivated.
The locations of these Obscura don't appear to be included in the Colonel's intel.
There might be gaps in the intel. Proxy, can you help search for nearby Obscura?
Oh, we're going in the reverse.
There are Obscura deployed up ahead.
Clear out these filthy things!
I guess the other side of the residential area through here. Okay. Hey.
Sacrifice is incoming. Stay alert. Monsters that can operate outside the hollow. truly terrifying weapons.
If they enter the city,
We won't let that happen.
Major General Lorenz retreated in this
Ooh.
direction.
Lucro.
Oh?
These bodies couldn't be. They're from Porcelumix. Wait, that body. Is that Lucro from Porcelumix? Oh no, don't tell me the Major General is. Pick up the pace. I have no intention of explaining myself in a failed op report.
Oh?
Got. Hey, Destiny.
Here comes the big one.
Just got home, nearly just in time as well.
The ladies from the Defense Force. There's a little kid here. Maybe he got stranded when the sacrifices suddenly appeared on the mountain road.
You okay, Dante? He's from Salem Bay.
You're not hurt, are you, Dante? What are you doing all the way out here? Is your mom okay?
Belle, you're here too. I was just playing on the mountain path with Mello and Ayu, like we always do. It was hide and seek, and I hid inside that empty grocery store by the road. But then, monsters started crawling out of those boxes. The ones that make the sighing noises. There were monsters inside. Mello and Ayu ran down the mountain path back to Silum Bay, but I got stuck here.
Safe now. Hey, Aku, welcome in. He Luke croaked. Oh my gosh. I got home to eat and download the new Genshin update. Oh, nice. Yeah, I downloaded it at work today because I have like super fast internet there. Actually, my internet's not bad here, but it's like super fast over. So I was like, I'll just download it there.
It's all right, Dante. The Defense Force is here. You're safe now.
You know this little one, Proxy?
His uncle was a soldier too.
His name is Dante from Silum Bay. His uncle used to be a Defense Force soldier, just like you all.
Used to be.
Uh-oh. Well, Dante's uncle.
Just like your old comrades. Dante's uncle also died in the fall of the old capital 11 years ago.
Oh. So his family have one of our old comrades, huh?
Old comrade? Is this gun lady one of my uncle's friends too?
That's right, kid. Your uncle and I, we fought side by side.
I don't even know who we're talking about yet.
You must be a super strong soldier. My uncle was really strong too, but he never came back. I hope you and your team all make it home safe. I'm sure someone's gotta be waiting for you at home. We will, Dante. Don't you worry.
Hey, Dante, tell me something. If you had the chance to get revenge for your uncle, would you take it?
Get revenge? But didn't Uncle give his life to protect us?
Like, if I found the bad guy who killed him, or the monster that hurt him, would you want me to kill them? Would that make you feel better?
Feel better? I want those monsters gone too. But that won't bring my uncle back, right? I think Uncle became a soldier because he wanted to keep people safe, even if he had to face scary monsters. So instead of fighting to hurt people, I want to be the kind of soldier who protects everyone. I want to be strong and take care of Mom. That's why I hope you all go home safe. You shouldn't get hurt and make your moms or your kids cry.
Yeah. Dante, you should go home now. Your mom is probably worried sick about you.
The Defense Force and Yunque Summit will keep you and your mom safe. Oh, right! Mom's probably waiting for me. I'd better get home fast.
Squad calls in support over the radio to escort Dante back to Salem Bay.
Dante's such a sweetheart.
He's a good kid. But people like Lorenz, back then and even now, how many kids have lost their families because of scum like that?
Captain.
All right, let's keep moving.
Here with you.
I think I'm gonna take a nap in the cockpit.
Alright, welcome back, guys. Sorry about that. What was the last thing you guys saw? Let's see here. Night Cry tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow, guys, we're not doing much with Genshin. We're gonna still sign into the game in case like Paimon says, "Hey, let's go to Night Cry," just so we can get that on like video. But we're probably not doing anything Genshin-wise tomorrow. We're gonna save that for Wednesday, because tomorrow's gonna be a short stream anyway, because of rehearsal. So we can spend a bit more time on Wednesday. And since we're not pulling for anyone on Phase 1, we can afford to wait a day. Alright, what was the last thing you guys saw? Talking between Captain Magus and the Redhead. Okay. Shoot. That means we didn't get on. Let's keep moving on, I think. So we missed the tail end of that conversation there. That's the direction Lauren's evacuated in, right? Magus, you have to stay calm. Now's not the time to pull the trigger. I stand behind the captain. With both the truth and my enemy right before my eyes, how could I? Truth and hatred are too heavy to bear, but don't forget about us. Sir TreyMac0, welcome in. How are you doing today? How are you liking it? The story? Pretty solid so far. It's definitely building. Alright, we're all the way over here. Looks way different than the last time we saw it. Orphe and Magus stand before Major General Lawrence, confronting him with Isolde's accusations.
Who filled your head with such baseless claims and slander, Captain Magus?
Please, General Lorenz. While I can still hold myself back, I just need you to answer me. Yes or no?
Such groundless accusations are enough to get you court-martialed, Captain Magus. Or is this all just an attempt to stir up trouble and cover up your unauthorized attack earlier?
Answer me, Lorenz. Yes or no?
11 years ago, countless squads under my command were lost when the old capital fell. You think it was only the frontline soldiers like you who had to shoulder the pressure? Do you know how many questions I faced because of your crushing defeat and your incompetence? Do you know how much blame I have taken? How many concessions I have made to appease their greed? War, politics, and the survival of this city are not problems that can be solved merely by you all pulling your triggers on the front lines. I don't expect your brain, if there's anything left of it in there, to possibly comprehend such complicated matters. But I want to remind you of one thing. You're not here alone. Isn't Obel Squad standing with you?
Let's see. I'm assuming you played since the beginning. Just started when they introduced it to Xbox. I played pretty close to the beginning. Because the game actually came out when I was on a trip to Japan, so I didn't really get, because I didn't have a ton of time there. And then after my 2-week trip in Japan, I then came home and literally the next day started teaching a 2-week band camp. So it was, my time at the very beginning was very limited. So I didn't really get into it until like maybe like later in like phase 2 of 1.0. But yeah, pretty close to the beginning, I'd say. So it was the only Hoyo game where I jumped in that early. Because we only started Genshin, I think, at what, 4.0, and then Star L in like 1.5 or something like that. But yeah, and are you? So I'm assuming you're all caught up. It sounds like you. It sounds like you finished this part already. Let's see, who are you threatening? Just because you not getting to Genshin. This one is the one that actually I had trouble kind of getting into, because like with Genshin and Star Rail, you find out the premise of the game very early. Like in Genshin, oh, we got separated from our twin, we're trying to find them, and it's very much like an adventure game after that. Like it's like a Zelda. And Star Rail, you find out the premise. Oh, we woke up with amnesia, and now we're just joining this group of heroes that go around on a train through the universe. So like I got the premise right away, and then again with Star Rail, it's turn-based, which as someone who kind of, you know, I played a lot of like turn-based RPGs growing up, and even like strategy RPGs where everything's like number-based. Whereas with this game, we didn't get the premise of the story until like 4 chapters in, like the end of chapter 4. So it was like I was like, why am I doing the things that we're doing in this game? And then chat was like, just stick with it, you're gonna find out. I'm like, all right. Hated the game playing Genshin. I really like Genshin. Of the 3 of those games that I play right now, Genshin's probably my favorite. But again, I am very much into like you know, your Zelda games and stuff like that, like adventure games and exploration type of games. So I very much enjoy that open world exploration aspect of it. I mean, there are aspects of the game that do feel a little bit dated, but to be fair, the game is 5 years old compared to both Star Rail and ZZZ, which are much newer. Yeah, Genshin's probably my favorites right now, and then especially like with lore and story, but even like just the gameplay, I just like the exploration aspect of it. That being said, I am running out of places to explore, so there's that.
That's an outright threat, General Lorenz. As the mayor's representative, I won't just stand here and let that slide.
I must say, naive fools really seem to get along well together. If you're that set on burning everything to take me out and won't consider your own future, then perhaps you should think about theirs. Don't be so selfish, Captain Magus. Even if it was me, so what? I didn't get where I am today by being noble and playing by the rules.
Before Lawrence brushes past Obel Squad as he finishes speaking, Max's trigger quivers, but she never pulls it. I mean, Lawrence is a jerk, but something's not adding up here. You made the right choice. Yeah, something's not adding up. Sorry. He's a jerk, but I'm still confused about stuff.
Captain Magus, I understand how you feel. Even though it might sound kind of cruel, I think you made the right call holding yourself back.
He made a fair point. I have my squad members and the proxy counting on me. Acting recklessly wasn't an option. But I and Isolde wouldn't just stand around while he makes things spiral out of control. There must be a reason why she has revealed all this now.
Where could Colonel Isolde be?
Accusations without evidence are just baseless slander against your superiors. We'll settle this later. After this operation, no one will be able to stop the defense force from staying here.
You're right, sir. No one can stop you from staying now.
Isolde. Why don't you come with me, Colonel? We can't leave our big hero behind.
Hero? All the soldiers who never made it out? The ones you abandoned? Weren't they also your stepping stones? Your heroes?
Whoa.
Magus, the promise you couldn't bring yourself to keep. I kept it for you.
My doubts about the Colonel Isolde's behavior all along, but still I didn't expect her to go this far. Yeah, like again, Lauren is a jerk, but let's see. How once in sketch after them. Also, yes, ZZZ has slightly graphic imagery now. There be blood. We saw someone get impaled earlier. Well, Destiny, since you're here, what was it? When when Kaizen was here, we were talking and we were like, "Oh, this is a good question for Destiny." And I can't remember what that question was. So she's been hiding a fierce desire for revenge beneath her calm and composed exterior. Maga seems to have taken quite a blow, but thankfully Orphe has been with her the whole time. What was the question? That's what I'm trying to remember. Does anyone remember? This is the big oh heck moment for me. Remember who you are. No, just kidding. I'll have to think. I can't remember what it was. I think it was related to something related to like endgame content or something. But I don't remember what the specific question was. Best not to interrupt Magus or Orphe right now. I should go back and check on the others instead. Is that the part? Is that part 3? How many parts are there? 4? There's usually 4. I had my doubts about Colonel Isolde's behavior all along, but still I didn't expect her to go this far. She's been hiding a fierce desire for revenge beneath her calm and composed exterior. Magus seems to have taken quite a blow, but thankfully Orphe's been with her the whole time. But not sure. Alright, talk with everyone. Oh, that person's there again. Colonel Isolde. Who would have thought that beneath her calm exterior burns a fiercer flame than Captain Magus? For the captain, to see the mentor she trusted most act like that, she must be taking it really hard. I believe in the captain. She's got a heart of steel, and a body to match. I trust in her resolve. Yeah, Captain Magus will pull through. For now, let's just wait for the captain's orders before making our next move. All sacrifices in the city have been eliminated. I've done a sweep and found no other contaminated obscura. Since something was wrong in the hollow, then I heard gunfire from Saloon Bay again, so I rushed over here with your senior disciples. That officer just now killed their own superior? That's mutiny, isn't it? That military officer lady, she seemed like a straight arrow. Can't judge someone's character just by their appearance. And Fufu, when you mentioned killing your superior with your own hands, weren't you sneaking a glance at Shifu? I did not. Shifu's as righteous as they come. Something's off with the Lemnian Hollow. I'm heading in myself to check it out. I'd imagine that Opal Squad captain is already gearing up to charge into the Hollow after her superior. Zhao. I think it was what modes are equivalent to the modes in other. Oh, maybe? Yeah, I think we were maybe wondering, like, you know, we have weeklies. Okay, so we have weekly bosses, which we figured out was Notorious Hunt. And then we were wondering, like, what's the equivalent of, like, what's this game's version of, like, Spiral Abyss or Apocalyptic Shadow, Pure Fiction, that kind of stuff. And, like, because there's multiple modes, and we're like, what's what? Because I've dabbled in most of them. But I can never remember which is what. Alright, let's talk to Zhao. Lucro, the executive officer of Porcelumix, has been confirmed dead after a sacrifice attack. Was it an accident? Maybe it wasn't an accident. Intentional or not, I'm in Wi-Fi Peninsula on behalf of Krampus to conduct a full investigation into both Porcelumix's operation and Lucro's misconduct. There was a tip-off about Lucro and Lawrence being tied to the bribery, and wouldn't you know it, they both end up dead. Unexpectedly, fate dealt the punishment in Krampus's place, though whether it was too harsh is still up for debate. But right now, the bigger concern is that Porcelumix needs a new leader, and one who won't let the round table down. Some call Krampus's actions a reckoning, and I can't help but feel the defector acted for the very same reason. Calm Magus down. In ZZ, there's Deadly Assault, which is Apocalyptic Shadow from HSR on steroids. Hold on, let me look at these real quick. Okay, so Deadly Assault is like Apocalypse Shadow, but downstairs. Sheer defense is like Memory Chaos Hall of Memory. Okay, and Spiral Abyss from Genshin. Okay. So these two. And what would you say Hollow Zero and Simulated Battle Trial are? Hollow Zero Exploration is like a simulated universe. Okay. Deadly Assault is Apocalyptic Shadow. Shoot Defenses. Spiral Abyss. Memory of Chaos. This is like Simulated Universe. Battle Trial is not comparable to any of them. Okay. This one I've only reached floor 6. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Alright, let's keep going for a little bit here. How many parts are in this thing? I think we've done 3. Because although it has aspects of Imaginary Theater, it does not have an energy or upgrade system. Gotcha, okay. Here's the last bit. Okay, so there are 4. Okay. Magus and Orphe stand by the shore. The wind from the ocean drowning out the pulse at the heart of her machine frame. Captain Magus. Before you could say a word of comfort to Magus, Fairy's alarm rang out once again.
Warning. Ether activity across Lemnian Hollow is approaching record high levels. Warning. Abnormally high ether activity detected. There is an unusual surge of miasma.
Wait, my bad. Sneak attack time applies. I think it's more just like a streamer tax, cause like streamers have to like interact with like the chat like that. And like I've been like chatting with you guys all the whole time. So. Oh no.
Great. Why now of all times?
I assume the Exaltists are on the move again. Maybe the final sacrifice is about to begin.
About Isolde.
Magus. About Colonel Isolde.
I never imagined that Isolde could have been planning something like this all along. It's really not like her at all. And maybe I haven't known the real her for some time now.
Yeah, she has been acting weird. Like, again, yeah, Lorenzo's a jerk, but, like, she was acting really out of character. Right now, the situation's critical. What's what happens has been laid out since 2.0.
Sorry, Magus. I know your feelings must be pretty complicated. But the situation in the Hollow...
Alright, no need to comfort me right now. Besides, I can see how worried you are. I am a seasoned soldier after all. Don't underestimate me. The Exaltists, the Obscura, the sacrifices, all these factors coincidentally paved the way for Isolde's revenge. And now that Isolde has fled into the Hollow itself has started to undergo some unusual changes. If Isolde has broken the soldier's code, I won't let her off the hook.
Whether it's to stop the crisis in the Hollow, or to get answers from Colonel Isolde, we have to strike again!
I've got your back.
I'll keep supporting your operation. Bathan won't let any threats to New Eridu go unchallenged.
Now that things have come this far, it wouldn't be right for Yunque's summit to sit idly by. Some terrifying energy is surging within the Hollow. I doubt you can handle this threat alone. I'll join you in this fight.
11 years ago, the Yunque Summit High Preceptor stood before me and pulled me out of a crisis I couldn't handle on my own. This time, I'll fight by your side, High Preceptor Yixuan.
I believe the High Preceptor from 11 years ago would be proud to see this.
The city's defense will be in the hands of the military and the other disciples. I'll be joining Shifu to support your mission.
Oboe Squad, gear up and get ready!
Lemnian Hollow is active. There's a high risk of secondary disasters or even a direct eruption. Trip is out. Yeah, we were expecting it today. I thought it was at 10 p.m. Alright, well. Yeah, we were expecting it today, so. That's why you guys gotta use my calendar. Remember, my calendar predicted HSR drip on 9/8, which is today. We have Nod Cry September 9th. We have HSR Special Program 9/12. All this was predicted months ago, chat. The only thing that I can't really predict is ZZZ drip marketing. And it's like, they're not even trying. Why is her hair so long? Let's see. I think they're gonna do it right after special episode. Let me see. What, ZZZ drip? Ads. If she did not get long hair and taller, she would not be a proper Elysia XP. Does that mean we're gonna get Trebios at some point? She's cryo. Alright, who's all in her picture here? There's like people in her picture and I'm trying to tell. I see Mem, that makes sense. Who's this? The ZZZ drip market after the special programs due to people complaining. So they're doing the drip marketing for the the next version after the next version special program, right? So like for example, we're in 2.2. We're getting the 2.3 special program on the 3rd. Are you saying we're gonna get 2.4 drip marketing on the same day, like that evening? Yes. I mean, they've only done that once, so there's only we don't have much of a precedent. Like, the last drip marketing was the first time they've done that. But I mean, yeah, if they can find some consistency, that'd be great. That would be fantastic. All right, let's keep playing. Direct eruption. Let's see. You said they're gonna do it from now on based on what the Chinese side be saying. Hopefully, I mean that'd be nice to be consistent because then I can predict it. Because like guys, I've predicted all the other like updates and special programs and drip marketing for all the other games. So far through the end of the calendar year, like the end of December, I could go further on Genshin and Sariel. And even like the updates and banners and special programs on ZZZ, those ones I can still also predict. It's the drip marketing that's been an issue. Alright, let's see. Colonel Isolda disappeared into the Hollow as well. Regardless of why she did what she did, we have every reason to bring her back. Oboe Squad, gear up and get ready. We gotta go through this Fate TT mid update at some point tonight. Golly Moses.
The miasma inside the hollow is gathering around that tower.
The miasma is gathering?
Continue gathering like that, the consequences could be pretty serious.
Warning. Ether activity in Lemnian Hollow has surpassed record levels.
Then let's find out what's going on in there. And no matter what happens, we must stop it.
Warning, ether activity in Lemnian Hollow is still rising at an increasing rate.
If we don't manage to put a stop to this, will something terrible happen?
Warning, at the current rate of expansion, Lemnian Hollow will breach the Zenless limit within 7
What is a
hours.
Zenless limit?
Like a crushed nutshell. Like a popped balloon.
I won't let that happen.
Yunquei Summit will not back down.
It's like a scene straight from the underworld. Where did Isolde go after taking this path? And why?
Let's move forward. Whether it's to find Isolde, to stop the Exaltists, or to prevent the worst from happening.
Obel Squad, gear up and prepare to move out!
It's raining. Okay, there's no way her chest jiggles that much inside this kind of like armor outfit kind of thing. Let's see here. I'm trying to find plant-based alternative to burgers. Deli meats, but sheesh, a lot of the fake meats have insane amounts of sodium, often as high as 370 milligrams per slice. Companies mentioned by Mark Roper. Alright, let's go. Oh. Get back here, Sarah.
These devices are converging the miasma in a single location.
Shut them down.
Miasma.
I probably should wait till they were done talking. So what do you think? Even I'll have my work cut out for me trying to disperse it. This isn't the only device in the hollow. Just deactivating the one here likely won't be enough. You focus on the places where miasma is gathering and eliminate whatever threat is lurking there.
These devices are linked by the miasma, making them difficult to destroy. To prevent the miasma from gathering further, we'll likely need to go to the point where it's converging.
Pick up the pace and stop Sarah from activating more of the miasma devices!
Control panel requires a password. Look around for nearby clues to the code. Oh, hey friends.
Leave it to me.
Wait, oh, she's on this team too. I didn't realize.
There's a trace of miasma behind all that junk near the elevator. Power up the elevator and assess the situation.
The marks on the back of the elevator should be a combination code.
These marks on the wall. Let's investigate them using the perception technique.
32 3752.
It took some effort to find the code. We're running out of time.
3752. Hey friends.
Master Ishwan, can you lock onto Isolde's presence?
Her presence is up ahead as well.
Up ahead? Why would Colonel Isolde retreat toward the Exaltists?
Dun dun dun. Seems like it needs an authorization code. What? We were playing. Oh, this is Yixuan. We have her. I have her as a character. Let's see. What do I do? Oh. It's a bit hard to get to. Disable the shield. Oh, I'm down here already. Access card.
I spotted a miasma device up ahead. Sarah and Neverrock are close by.
Hey, Boshak. I didn't get into the direct this weekend. They usually don't do it on a weekend.
That way. It's a beam from a miasma device.
Anyone gonna watch the Apple event tomorrow? New iPhones, new AirPods Pro, new Apple Watch. I'm probably not buying this year. I was debating though. Because normally I would upgrade next year, but then 2 years from now is the 20th anniversary iPhone, so it's supposed to be like as revolutionary as the 10 was for the 10th anniversary.
I've been on standby for a long time.
Leave it to me.
Another miasma device has been activated.
Let's.
Well, yeah, that's Thursday or Friday.
To the skies.
Where am I going?
They're activating
Wait.
the device.
Hold on.
This time, don't let them get away.
What exactly are the Exaltists trying to achieve?
What kind of teachings has this creator of yours given you? Destruction? Disaster? Chaos? Is this really what your creator wants?
Not everyone is blessed with a name as bright as yours, Faithful. In this dark world, is the sun you chase truly the only source of light? You don't understand the price we're willing to pay, the sacrifices we're ready to make to meet our Lord of Hope.
What kind of hope can something that robs others of their happiness ever provide?
Roxy, Orphe, don't waste your time with her. If sacrifices must be made, then sacrifice yourself.
The Overseer has already reached the gate of the final domain, just one step away. Don't you understand yet? All your struggles are in vain.
Sarah, a high-ranking Exaltist, swiftly distances herself and heads toward the unremarkable fissure nearby.
She's trying to run away again.
Leave her to me. Everyone else can keep moving forward.
Are you sure you can handle her on your own? She is very cunning.
Even I don't believe that, yeah.
Shiryen is a highly skilled mystic. Leave it to him.
Very well.
Alright.
Let's keep moving straight to the heart of the miasma, and right to Isolde.
Team split into two groups. Yixuan leaves. Shiwen leads to pursue Sarah alone, and the rest continue advancing toward the heart of the Underworld. Okay.
This soldiers. Their uniforms. From 11 years ago.
What?
They're just illusions formed by the miasma.
Oh.
Pull yourself together, soldier.
You sure took your sweet time, my dear unwelcome guests.
Surrender now! Mavarok!
If you keep resisting, I'll blast you to ashes!
Are you going to shoot me, Magus? Then why didn't you pull the trigger before?
What?
Colonel Isolde?
The Defense Force, Porcelumix, the Exaltists. So you were the one tying all these pieces together.
Isolde, why are you wearing Mavarok's clothes?
Tell me, why didn't you pull the trigger when you were facing Lorenz?
Colonel Isolde of the Defense Force. Or Mavarok, Exaltist Overseer. Which is the real you? The Defense Force moved under your command, and the Exaltist's followers struck back at your signal. You were the one orchestrating both sides all along.
She's Palpatine. Okay.
That must be why there was a blind spot in your intel. It was all just part of your own game? You plotted this whole charade to divert the Defense Force's troops, which means your real objective is...
You're a sharp one, Faithlin. You've caused us plenty of trouble, but some fates are unavoidable. As for my true purpose, my followers haven't lied to you. It's all for the final sacrifice.
So you were the one behind all the tragedies in Wi-Fi Peninsula. Is that right, Isolde?
And tragedies? I only ever sought to avenge our comrades. I painstakingly wove together the justice you so desperately desired. But yes, it did end in tragedy. What pains me the most is your betrayal, Magus. You had our mortal enemy in your sights, and you were too weak to do anything.
Over the years, Captain Magus has been conducting investigations within the military and has constantly encountered strong opposition from within.
Magus! Why didn't you pull the trigger when you were facing Lorenz?
I am a soldier of Obsidian Division. I cannot shoot anyone who isn't an enemy combatant. I am a citizen of New Eridu. I have no right to take the law into my own hands against anyone. And I am the captain of Obel. I cannot let my own hatred put everyone behind me at risk.
Huh. I'm sorry. I forgot you'd forged new bonds. Then let me mourn alone. For the souls no one else remembers. The sacrifice is about to begin. You are welcome to witness it.
Stop her!
Surge of violent miasma flares up around Isolde, forcing Yishuen, who is casting techniques, and Obel squad to retreat.
Colonel Isolde, why?
11 years is plenty of time for many things to change.
Who once walked side by side. How long has it been since I worked alongside Isolde? How long has it been since we walked side by side?
Come to think of it, I might not be older than you, Captain Magus, so perhaps I shouldn't be lecturing. But I have also gone through many partings, moments of loyalty and betrayal. And regardless of the reason, turning and betraying who you once were is always a regrettable thing. The gathering point of the miasma lies just ahead of us.
Is
Colonel Isolde there too?
This is the first time I've ever realized how hard it can be to confront someone.
Does the tactical handbook happen to include countermeasures for situations like this?
It would sure be nice if it did.
Soar with the wind. Magus, Isolde has most likely committed some unforgivable crimes.
I understand. Don't worry. I'm a seasoned soldier. If she has truly betrayed who she once was, I won't let her get away with it.
Alright, here we go. There she is.
Colonel Isolde, you have committed a serious crime. Please cooperate with our operation and return to New Eridu with us to face judgment.
So foolish. Just like she was back then.
I've already taken your revenge. Why won't you stop?
Lorenz and Lucro are both dead. You've taken your revenge. Why won't you stop?
This isn't the end. Those fallen soldiers will never come back. How can the city possibly repay the debt it owes them? To be honest, I'm not sure what kind of world the Creator will bring. But at least it'll be different than the disappointing one we're in now. You're right. I've taken my vengeance. Whatever kept me here, it's all behind me now. It's time to knock on the door to the final domain.
You and the Exaltus, your identity.
Are you a soldier protecting the city? Or an overseer wreaking havoc? Isolde. Or should I say, Mevarok?
It's just a name, young proxy. Just like you wear the name Phaethon. To the world, Carol Arna is the name of a sinner. But there are still those like you who believe in her innocence. If I don the name of a sinner for those whose names have been forgotten, does that make my justice any less true?
Even if it was for the sake of revenge, why did you choose such a twisting path?
How would you carry out revenge then? With kindness, justice, or love? These tainted hands are all I have to depend on!
Turn back, Isolde. They're gone. And I don't want to lose you too.
I've already come this far. So let's skip the empty reassurances and heart-wrenching farewells. Let's settle this with guns and blades, just like real soldiers would!
But we are real soldiers.
Don't be so naive. Revenge is a path of no return. Onwards to battle!
Careful! Use the formation. Keep the proxy safe.
We've already chosen different paths. So there's no point in looking back now!
These ether fluctuations.
You're not the same flame you once were. You don't deserve the name I gave her.
Oh, we saw her on the other screen. So it was a spoiler.
Evil shall be purged.
creator of all things, grant me your grace!
Why are you still clinging to that for protection?
The miasma's gathering around her!
Ow. Any shout out about Moses? Wishing Dusty doesn't help.
Cycle of yin and yang.
If they repeat the 4 more, it'll make them more powerful. Any defenses against miasma blades, not to defile her down. Fine.
Need a shower? It's raining shower!
Well then, be washed away by the great rain! This hatred is boundless!
Oh, we got this. Ow! Well, that's not good.
Resistance is futile!
The miasmic shield's broken!
The enemy's weakened. Now's our chance.
Let's go.
Soldiers, return to the mortal realm! Fight for me! Obsidian Division!
Give him a full salvo, Senior! Your turn to blossom.
Tactical strategy. Torture!
Affirmative!
Definitely not my type. Just going a little harder won't hurt.
Why must you stand against me? Stop getting in my way!
Let's go.
Vengeance. They've been burning inside you and me.
These flames!
Shouldn't be what you're doing now!
The miasma's clearing.
rest to me.
I think you mean us.
Right. Us.
Confront Isolde. Can I talk to everyone first? Captain Magus doesn't look as happy or as angry as she usually does after victory. See, there are more sides to Captain Magus than just being happy or mad. Sometimes I think Orphe and Captain Magus's relationship might be just like me and Seed Senior. But it's not quite the same. Seed Senior never laughed smugly or got as angry as Captain Magus, and I never had to confront Seed Senior like you do with Captain Magus, Orphe. So I'm a troublesome superior who laughs smugly all the time and needs comfort from my juniors, huh? Sometimes I wish Seed Senior would need me the way Captain Magus needs Orphe. What's the deal with, between Commander Isolde and Captain Magus? The connections between people are so much more complicated than the ones between metal and electric current. That was a tough fight. We only managed to defeat so easily because of Yixuan and Shifu's help. Rather than defeating her, you'd prefer to save her though, right? But just like she said, she's gone too far down the wrong path to turn back now. Irreversible regrets have a way of sticking with you to the very end. I've always had a question I wanted to ask you, High Preceptor Yixuan, but I never found the right moment. Go ahead. Just don't let your doubts affect your battle with her. My memories have may have grown blurry with time, and with my hardware's age. But 11 years back, that Yunkai Summit mystic who stepped in front of Isolde and me to save us. Her white hair and silhouette looked just like yours, yet somehow different. And if I remember correctly, she was also the High Preceptor of the Yunkai Summit back then. That's my sister, Yu Jiang, the 12th High Preceptor of Yunkai Summit. 11 years ago, she took a team of cultivators to Zero Hollow, and died fighting to protect the city. She saved so many people, and if you were among them, then that's a blessing in itself. Your sister. To be honest, I've always felt some resentment towards High Preceptor Yu Jiang. I blamed her for not saving my comrades, for leaving me to survive in this broken body. So much so that I've taken that out on you at times. I was being selfish. High Preceptor Yu Jiang gave everything, including her life, just like my comrades did, so that I and so many others could have another chance to choose. Don't be too hard on yourself. You endured unimaginable pain and paid an enormous price. No one could demand that you remain composed and rational. And you made the most of your chances my sister gave you. You made the right choice. Now, go make the final choice and bring the story to its close. We've come so far. I never thought it would come to this. Maybe it's my fault as the proxy, for not guiding this story to a proper ending. You haven't failed us, proxy. I believe you've led us to the right place, just as promised. Don't you agree, Captain Magus? It might not be a proper ending, but I still believe this is the right place. Had Isolde found a proxy to lead the way, could she have made it to the right place too? That's not what a proxy is for. Whoever grips the guiding rope already knows exactly where they're headed. I'm gonna talk to Eos. No?
Captain Magus, you must be going through a lot right now, huh?
I've told you before, installing those unnecessary emotion chips isn't worth the trouble.
How can having a heart ever be unnecessary? Our hearts have been beating together since the day we were born, Captain Magus. I share the rhythm of your heartbeat as well.
That's a pretty cheesy line, Orphe. But I understand how you feel.
Final boss update. Boss update time. That wasn't the final boss.
Colonel Isolde is just up ahead.
Thanks for being with me through all of this, Orphe. It's time to teach this arrogant fool a lesson. Tactical strategy. Fateful duel.
So Orphe's a clone of the original Magus, right? Why can't they just put, like, Magus's consciousness into him?
Back in the day, you never managed to beat me during training. I hope you Both of you have grown since then.
I might still be stuck where I was. Wussy.
I'll do my best.
Aw, she was twice, that's not fair. That's not fair, come on.
Show me your conviction with that blade of yours, Magus! You've certainly improved.
Maybe next time we gotta have him get a screenshot. Okay, what is this?
Huh? The one still stuck in the past might be me.
Aren't you the one who pulled me out of my stubbornness? Aren't you the one who saved me from despair? Now, it's my turn to wake you up!
Ow. I can't dodge her when she hits me no matter what. Even if I'm dodging, she's still in range of hit. You know what?
Maximum firepower!
Enough, Colonel.
Revenge. Or closure. No matter what. There's no going back.
You're right. There's no going back.
That's why we have no choice but to keep moving forward.
I won't allow it. I don't want to lose anyone who stands behind me again.
Including you, Colonel.
People behind you. But you've lost so many. What difference would one more make? Being soft only leads to pain.
Orphe!
Is it Danny?
He told us.
It's already too late for me to turn back now.
Colonel!
Where did Denny come from? Join Pompeii in the Too Cool to Be Playable Club. We don't know that.
It's too late to turn back now. And I've always hated dealing with court-martials.
Isolde, why didn't you ever tell me everything that happened?
Because you're Orpheus. My Orpheus. You had already lost so much. Your comrades, your body, and the life you were meant to live.
Isolde.
After everything you'd lost, I didn't want you to carry any more burdens.
And But if I had known sooner, maybe you wouldn't have... Everything I've lost, you've lost too.
There's no turning back, Orpheus. My hands are stained with blood and guilt.
I know. I'll pay your debts for you.
Me too.
Orphe?
I'll stick with Captain Magus, and we'll make up for your mistakes together. I'll stay by Captain Magus's side. I won't let her lose her way like you did, driven by anger, loneliness, and despair.
I know you're in pain, just like me. But you're also very lucky. Orphe is a good kid. Don't let her down. Don't disappoint your younger self, Orpheus.
I won't, Isolde.
I believe you. I'm the only disappointment here. It's been so long, Orpheus. I've missed you so much. Please, forgive me.
Isolde, corrupted by the miasma to the point of near complete crystallization, shatters in the air in the hollow. So there's no trace of them. Isolde has committed an unforgivable sin, but I think when she left, she felt some relief, but also some remorse. As for her crimes, even if they can't be fully repaid, I'll do my best to atone for them. I won't let Captain Magus carry this burden alone.
Master, an abnormal ether fluctuation has been detected nearby.
Again.
Abnormal fluctuations?
It's just a fluctuation in the miasma. I don't sense any hostility.
Oh, it's the Denny gun, okay.
Why do I feel like it's resonating with me?
Watch out, Proxy!
Is that teacher?
Wait, that's their teacher?
Teacher?
Screenshot? Wait, so is their teacher, like, gone? Or what is this? Is this a message from somewhere else?
Is this just a hallucination caused by miasma?
Belle, Wise. Belle. You two now walk this path alone. You are the bravest, most gifted children that Helios Academy has ever seen.
Was that from the time we were separated from teacher?
You and your brother must carry on the flames of Helios together.
Teacher.
Just what kind of being is your creator, exactly?
The creator? Just who is she talking to?
The gate to the final domain. It's in Hollow Zero, isn't it? What secrets lie beyond that door that could be worthy of such feverish praise and supplication?
The Exaltists and teacher?
Fine. I'll pave the way for you to meet your revered creator.
No. There's no way teacher is an accomplice to those people.
At the end of that path also lies something that I'm seeking.
Something that teacher is seeking? Just what in the world could that be? Even if one has to pay such a hefty price.
Even if I have to pay such a hefty price.
Even if one has to bear such guilt.
Even if I have to bear this guilt.
Even if it means leaving us behind? Is this really what she wants?
This path may not lead to a happy outcome. I don't know if Eridu will fall into the abyss or find salvation from the brink. But I believe in my dear children. They are the brilliant Phaethon.
The miasmic illusion in the air shatters and fades. However, miasma, the Exaltus, and where exactly Teacher is, these suspicions still remain unknown, lingering in the hollow. On the path which miasma retreats, you evacuate the hollow alongside Oval Squad. A week passes and you finish clearing out the Obscura and Wi-Fi Peninsula. The evacuated citizens begin returning one after another. Fair and I used the data recorded by EOS and tried to model the conditions back then, but we still couldn't recreate the hollow environment where Teacher's illusion appeared. But based on the ether fluctuations at the time, we're fairly certain it was something inherent to you, Belle, or in you, Belle, that stirred a reaction from the miasma. What the illusion said, our teacher and the Exaltists. We still don't know how the illusion was created, and just because it sounded like our teacher doesn't mean those were really her words. When she said goodbye to us. Yeah, the illusion did seem to recreate her saying goodbye to us, right down to the look in the voice. Still.
Hiya, papaya!
Narga Hunter, welcome in. Thank you for the raid, guys. How's it going? We're just finishing up the story, supposedly. Alterion, welcome in. Chili, welcome.
Hiya, papaya!
Matias, how's it going? Narga Hunter, how are you guys? A certain bored human, welcome in. Let me give a shout out here. How's it going, guys? Yeah, we're getting close to the end of the story, I think. And we're finding stuff out. How was your stream? What were you guys doing today? Excited for Llama tomorrow? Yeah. I mean, I'm not pulling until phase 2. We're going to try for Yelan. Although if I lose that 50-50, we're probably just going to hold on to the guarantee. Because I'm expecting Luna 3 to be incredibly stacked. Are we going for lunch? Oh, no worries. Thank you for joining the raid, though. I appreciate it. If you guys haven't done so, make sure you hit that follow button before you go. We stream every day. This is day 2,510 in a row of streaming. Mostly games like Fire Emblem and other Nintendo games like Zelda and Pokemon. They've been doing a lot of Hoyoverse games, Genshin, Star Rail, and ZZZ. But yeah, over 2,500 days in a row of streaming. Just finished Seed Story and did the Tower Defense event. Oh, nice. Oh, I should probably do that too. Seed Story is probably going to have to wait for another day. But yeah, because this is like literally, this is going to be like all Genshin all week. But we will get to it. Let's see here. Isekai, welcome in. How you doing today? Isekai Dad Gamer. Thank you for the follow, guys. I appreciate that. Yeah, hit that follow button. You know, we stream literally every day. Around this time, maybe a little bit earlier, but around this time. Rated me as well. Super good stream. Oh, cool. Yeah, so you just a Seed Story and then Tower Defense. I haven't done either of those yet. We've just been working on the story. And then tomorrow, because I have rehearsal and I'm getting home late, tomorrow's probably going to be a short stream. We'll still open up Genshin on stream. So, because, like, you know, whenever there's, like, a new update, especially a new region, sometimes Paimon's like, hey, why don't we go to Natland or something like that? So, I want to make sure in case there's anything like that, we get it on video. We're not going to do anything else, though, like, besides just, like, dailies. So, like, I don't know if there's, like, going to be, like, a big Natland goodbye as we head off to Nightcry. I'm imagining there will be, but I don't know if that's going to be, like, triggered from just opening the game or if I have to, like, do it. So, but yeah, just in case, we're going to get that on video. Just recently caught up with the Wuwa quest. Been only playing the story for the past 3 or 4 days, and finally caught up. But let me go check the food I'm cooking. Yes, that's probably a good idea. I don't want to burn the house down. Smart thinking. I had to finish the story so I can focus on Genshin this week. No, I hear you. No, but yeah, once Wednesday rolls around for me, we're gonna kind of focus on Genshin, story, exploration, all that stuff. Because I'm behind in trendline in terms of the number of posts, or not posts, polls that I should have in Genshin at the moment. If you guys didn't see, they did drop the drip marketing for Star Rail 3.7 characters, or character for now. I'm sure we'll get another one like tomorrow. So make sure you guys check that out. Resvolt, welcome in. How you doing today? Welcome. Yeah, we're finishing up the 2.2 story. But yeah, if you guys haven't checked out the Star Rail drip marketing, it's who we think it is. You can check that out for 3.7 phase 1. I'm sure we'll get to the phase 2. I don't even know. We've had an idea of who phase 1 is going to be. I'm not sure who phase 2 is yet. So I guess we'll find out tomorrow. At least I didn't know. All right, let's keep going here, though. But yeah, if you guys just joined, make sure you hit that follow button. And I keep going with the story here. So if our teacher did choose to work with the Exaltists, she must have had her reasons. Fufu's voice echoes from the courtyard, interrupting the conversation between the siblings. Big trouble. There's a bunch of tough-looking soldiers at the gate asking for you. It's the defense force. I'll go deal with them. Senior Fufu, go deal with them for me. I'm terrible at dealing with aggressive people. I'll leave this one to you, Junior. Aren't you a tiger? It's just the team, that's all. Noisy visitors outside turn out to be Obel Squad.
Proxy! Proxy! It's been a while.
Yeah, it has been. How have you been lately?
Captain Magus, Orphe, it's been a while. How have you been?
How are they on
Absolutely
either side of us?
terrible. Our desk is buried under a mountain of paperwork. The worst part is, after finishing my own stack of papers, I still have Magus's pile to deal with too.
We share the same desk, don't we? Why bother separating our paperwork?
The good news is, I don't have to share a desk with these two.
And there's more good news. They gave us an extended vacation. Partly out of compassion, and partly just to smooth things over.
This incident involved senior Defense Force officers and top executives from TOPS. An incredibly tangled web of interests.
True.
But it's all been settled at last.
The truth behind the fall of the old capital and the defeat of Agamemnon's squad, where Magus and Colonel Isolde once served, has finally been uncovered.
Evidence of collusion between former Defense Force Major General Lorenz and former Porcelumix Executive Officer Lucro has been confirmed. Both have lost their titles, and they will be publicly condemned.
So the truth of what happened all those years ago has finally come to light?
So, the truth about what happened all those years ago is finally coming to light. Maybe those soldiers who never should have been sacrificed can finally rest in peace now.
But since both men died during the Waifei Peninsula attacks, a public trial has been put on hold for now. Neither the military nor TOPS wants to damage their public image.
At least they got what they deserved.
Defense Force headquarters also disciplined and demoted several high-ranking officers who were entangled with the factions and engaged in misconduct for years, reportedly due to pressure from Mayor Mayflower.
And what about the citizens who were affected?
What about the citizens who were harmed by Porcelumix in the Exaltist experiments? Will they be okay?
The victims of the sacrifice and miasma experiments have all been sent to recovery centers, and the illegal assets resulting from the cooperation between Porcelumix and the Exaltists have been seized by public security.
All of this was possible thanks to the intelligence and evidence we gathered during our operation, as well as what Colonel Isolde collected before her death. Isolde's involvement over the years was complicated, but there's no doubt that she made many mistakes, especially as the head of the criminal Exaltists group.
Do you resent her? Your feelings for her must be complicated.
A lot of what the Colonel did was driven by the hatred that blinded her. I imagine you must have mixed feelings towards her, Magus.
Of course. That arrogant fool, fueled by anger and loneliness, made so many grievous mistakes.
Captain Magus often keeps her anger to herself and acts on impulse.
What?
Promise me, Captain Magus, in front of the proxy, that you won't make such grievous mistakes like she did.
With the proxy as my witness, I give you my word.
Whoever lies has to wear a pink weapons holster.
About you disobeying orders, Obel Squad won't be punished, right?
Obel Squad did disobey orders. You won't end up facing a court-martial, will you?
There's no reason to punish someone for doing a good deed.
Although the Obel Squad disobeyed orders, we earned commendations for wiping out the Exaltists and protecting the citizens. Each member received a Medal of Honor.
Wait, what happened to Sarah? That's great. What a relief.
Surviving in the grown-up world isn't very easy. It may not be what we hoped for, but at least there was a positive outcome.
Regarding the proxy's mentor, Miss Carol Arna, I'll do my best to help you investigate any potential leads within the military.
Oh, thank you for the hydrate.
Whoever the proxy trusts, we trust too.
Things have been so hectic in Wi-Fi Peninsula that I haven't had a moment to actually enjoy this town. Since we've been granted extended leave, I plan to relax and unwind in Highland Heights with my squad for a while.
Vacation time!
Hey, let's go.
Until we meet again.
Catch you later, Proxy.
One more thing, Proxy. While Captain Magus and I were sorting through Commander Isolda's documents, we found this. Commander Isolda left it for you, Proxy. Orphe hands over a letter bearing the seal of the Obsidian Division. This is a private letter Isolda left for you. As much as I'd like to know, I'll stay out of it. Catch you later, Proxy. The members of Obel Squad wave goodbye and leave Soybian Temple. All that remains is the envelope Isolda left behind in your hand. Open the envelope. From Isolda to Belle. Oh, jeez. Miss Belle. She misspelled my name. That day, when you and Orpheus were arguing over who was the villain and who was the hero, I found myself amused by your childish bickering and deeply ashamed at the same time. By the time you read this, I imagine everyone will have already realized the truth. I was the real villain in this story all along. There's no point in drowning myself in guilt or remorse now, I suppose. I'm writing because I have a few selfish requests, and not just for my own sake, but for the sake of justice, so I hope you'll hear me out. What Lorenz and Lucro did was so long ago that even though I gathered as many old case files as I could as evidence, I still couldn't be sure it would be enough to convict them. I lost faith in the authorities of New Eridu long ago. To get closer to the truth, I began seeking outside forces I could rely on. By chance, I came into contact with the Exaltists, and from then on, I moved between the Defense Force and the Exaltists and Porcelumix, playing each side in turn. Eventually, I learned the truth. Bribed by Lucro, Lorenz redeployed troops meant to protect the citizens in order to recover valuable porcelain stockpiles. In the end, those soldiers were left to die at the hands of the monsters that crawled out from the miasma. During my investigation, I inherited the power of the Exaltus Overseer. This inheritance seemed to have nothing to do with faith or devotion. As for the Creator's criteria for choosing a successor, my guess is that they simply pick whoever is the most useful in achieving their goal. Once I accepted this power, I gained the authority to command the entire organization, but gradually lost the right to prevent the situation from spiraling further out of control. Meanwhile, the miasma continued to seep into my body, gnawing away at my flesh and bones. My time is running out. In the end, I carefully orchestrated today's farce. Lucro and Lorenz returned to Wi-Fi once more, lured by the profits poor Saloon could bring, and died at the hands of the monsters born from the miasma, myself among them. And this time I've collected... Wait, when did she write this letter? So this was a planned... Because it says died at the hands of the... This must have been after she escaped on the boat. And like... No, but they found this on her desk. I'm so confused. Anyway. And this time I've collected ample evidence to prove their corruption and their callous disregard for human life. You saw it all, and I have a selfish request. If the trial is ever obstructed, stand as a key witness as the mayor's representative and bring justice to the soldiers and to New Eridu. Oh, thank you for the lurk results. And see, I know my actions have nothing to do with justice. I've hurt too many innocent people. I'm nothing but a miserable creature of wrath who should have died long ago, kept alive only by the hatred that fueled my revenge. As for the truth behind the Exaltus and the Creator, as long as the power I received from them still resides in my left hand, I will... The rest of the letter's been torn away. Isolda wanted us to be witnesses to help convict Lucro and Lorenz. Fortunately, the trial reached a fairly just verdict. As for the truth about the Exaltus and the Creator, and the whereabouts of our teacher, we seem to be far from solving these mysteries. Looks like Orphe and Magus are gradually moving past the Isolda incident. Everything turned out fair in the end. My conversation with Wise was cut off. Better head back and talk with him and Fufu about what to do next. Completed. It's probably a preview for the next part, right? Still no clues about where your teacher went? Just one bad thing after another, and we still have no clue where where Shiyuan is. Oh, that's right. Yeah, he went after Sarah. Right? Shiyuan still hasn't come back? I hope nothing's happened. Shiva's already searched every corner of the hollow, and the only thing left to do is about the only thing left is to drag out and give the creator a good beating. We didn't finish a single trace, or didn't find a single trace. Someone must have covered it up deliberately. Who knows where Sarah ran off to? If senior brother falls into the hands of the Exaltus remnants, it'll be dangerous. Don't worry about them. Junior brother Shiyuan is super capable. He and junior sister Xiao Guang are the two most talented disciples of our generation. Trust me, he's even more reliable than your big sis Fufu. He'll definitely come out of this safe and sound. You're right, Fufu. The most senior brother of Yunquei Summit won't go down that easily. The night Isolde fell in a different corner of the hollow.
The Overseer has fallen.
Uh-oh. Wait, now she has the thing on her hand. So is she the new Overseer? And what's he gonna do here?
Yet you don't seem to feel any sympathy at all.
Sympathy? For an Overseer who wasn't even truly devoted? Overseer is just a title. A symbol of inherited power. Nothing more.
Your left hand. That power.
Yes, a gift from the Creator. The glory of wielding their authority has finally come to me.
Is the Creator actually real?
Isn't what you see right in front of you the best proof?
What's Shiyuan gonna do here?
The power Isolde wields is far beyond that of ordinary people.
I know you're no devout believer, but even someone as selfish as Isolde can wield the Creator's blessing. The Creator has never been stingy towards mortals who help fulfill their mission. They can make your wish come true.
My wish?
Oh no, did he join her? Hey, we got another tape. Follow-up content. Stay tuned. Seed Agent Story Flora of the Blooming Valley has been recorded and can be viewed in the video archive. Oh, these guys weren't there before. Oh, what? Battery, I'm plugged in. Alright, chats. Alright, chats. It is past midnight, so I gotta wrap up. But we will do these two some other time. How many polls do I have now? 3 plus 22 is 25. $307, is that right? All right. So that'll wrap it up for today, guys. And then tomorrow, let's see if we can do the Star Rail drink mixing event. Because I don't think we can get through Seed's agent story in a short stream. Because it'll be a late start, probably around like 9. But in the meantime, let's send you guys somewhere. Who's on? We can go to Fire Emblem. There's actually a few people playing Fire Emblem here. A couple people playing Star Rail. Kaizen answered? Kaizen answered what? Kaizen answer what? Because we're about to end. Asking how many teams you needed for endgame. Well, Kaizen was the one who asked, because we weren't sure. But we think it's 3 because of what was it? Hollow Zero. All right. Yeah, so Destiny, tomorrow is probably going to be a short stream because of work, and then we're going to probably do the drink mixing game. Although, how do you think this Bang Boo event is worth doing on stream? Not this one. Band of Brave Bang Boo. Is it worth doing on stream or Deadly Assault? Thank you. Deadly Assault's 3 teams. Okay. Gotta go. Alright, Norizaku, thanks for hanging out today. Why? Okay, I don't know why that's doing that. My iPad's plugged in. At least 5 possible variations. You need at minimum 9 characters. But in Deadly Assault, your selected characters in Bang Boo get locked per stage. Right. So 3 teams, right? Mutually exclusive? That's what that's my understanding. Band of Brave Bang Boo can be done off screen. Okay. So I guess we'll focus on the drink mixing event tomorrow in HSR. And again, we'll open up Genshin. We're not going to do anything in Genshin except dailies, maybe. Although I'll probably do my dailies ahead of time, so I don't have to worry about it after. But story in Genshin for Nightcry will start Wednesday. Alright, anyway. Let's wrap it up, guys. If you're subbed, copy the high papayas. Yeah, ZZZ was good. We got through 2.2 in the last couple of days here on stream. Now we're gonna do like a side event in Star Rail tomorrow, and then we dive into Nod Cry on Wednesday. If you're not sub but don't if you're not sub but have channel points, redeem for the Hildewonk emote and use the old sub rate command. And if you're not sub and don't have channel points, use the regular rate command. As usual, follow on social media, join the Discord. Alright, and you guys have a good rest of your night. Trying to think what else I need to do. I'll have to do my dailies in the other 2 games. And we'll go from there. Guys, I'm so excited for Night Cry. I'm behind trendline though, so that's something I'll have to address. Alright, you guys have a good rest of your night. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Gotta get some sleep. Bye.